Hello.
Wash, puppy.
let,
Gosh.
let, let me do it the local way here. Hello.
Hello. Hey, I'm seeing some psyche health matters here. Please, can you give me the gist? Like, why are you even using this handle? What's going on? Because I
What
know you have
handle?
different handles on Instagram.
Okay. That's for the hospital I'm working with. I'm
Ah,
most times on that handle, so that's why I'm using the handle.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hi, people. Today we want to talk about let's talk masculinity. Thank you for coming. Will you introduce yourself? Let people know it's about time.
Yeah, well, Damilola Alabi is my name. People call me Willie D, or let me say I gave myself Willie D, and people took it up and started calling me that name. Well, I I am into a lot of things, but most popularly I'm into digital
Can you
marketing.
talk louder? Can you increase your volume?
Okay, I think my microphone is actually far from my mouth. I think it's better now, right?
Yeah, much better. Much better.
Okay, I said I'm into a lot of things, but most popularly I'm into digital marketing, content writing, graphics
Wow.
design,
Wow.
script writing, and some other things. And I also teach people how to write script using Final Draft. So let's just say basically I'm a multi-skilled person in
Let's
the
see.
digital world.
In the digital world. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, let's just keep it at that. Because if I start naming things, I'll look like a jack of all trade. Yeah.
Welcome back, email. I don't know what happened to the network the other time. As I was about adding you, I just ended the live. I didn't know how, or maybe the live ended somehow. I don't know. But the village people will not succeed today. So
Even
before
if
you
they want to
got
succeed, that means a village man is here too. So it will be a battle of village people.
okay, cool.
uh,
So we have we highlighted topics, six different topics. We highlighted objectifying women, authenticity, bossy women, fear of the unknown, empathy, and space. So which one would you like us to talk about first?
we could actually follow your outline. I don't know if I have the outline yet. Let me check
Okay,
my
because
notes if I have the
before
outline.
okay, before we go ahead, I mentioned where I was talking about space, that's like the highlight of it on another flyer. I just wrote space on top of that flyer. So I feel like because
Yeah.
people have been talking about space before you got in. So someone on this live is saying that men don't need space. Can we quickly talk about space before we go into other ones? So because I've read it in books, okay, let me explain, right? So I read it in
Okay.
books that you should not choke a man with your stare. Like you, because we like in a relationship we need attention. Women need attention and everything. But I read it in books that if you give a guy some space, like you can be all of loving and everything, but give that guy like some space periodically, it's going to strengthen your relationship. So is it particular to males or is particular to both genders?
Well, I think everybody needs space actually. Everybody needs space. If I'm to talk from my own point of view and practical experience, I would say men need space. And okay, from a non-gender bias point of view now,
Okay.
everybody actually needs space.
Mm.
Men need space because we've been considered as a species in the social context that
Hmm.
should go all out to do everything, you know, take care of this, take care of that. It's like men actually have more responsibilities than women in the society. I mean, that's a construct, right? That's how it is placed.
Are
So
you sure?
yeah, I'm 100% sure. Okay, let me not say in the world, but at least in Nigeria, in Africa, where we belong, we know culturally and traditionally men actually have a lot of responsibilities other than the household thing and taking care of the chores and all of that. Women are actually limited to a very few things.
What
Well,
about
you could say
carrying a
that
baby for 9 months, feeding the baby, making sure the baby is all right?
that is actually something natural. It is not
It's work.
distributed traditionally.
It's work.
It is no. I'm not saying. Don't get it wrong. I'm not saying it is not work, but this is not like it is traditionally segmented like the other things. It is only natural for a woman to carry babies. Okay, this is it. If men were biologically built to actually carry babies too,
Carry a child. Okay.
we would do it and join with other responsibilities people actually think we should do. We would do it. So it is just like this is just a natural thing. So let's not meddle into the natural aspect of all of this. Men
Someone is
carry
saying,
women.
sorry. Someone is saying that we are not
Okay.
limited. We can do anything. This is 21st century. She's really like
Yeah,
giving us back to back.
yeah, she's actually correct. I was actually coming to that. But the
Okay.
thing is, let's trash out the differences we have first of all.
Okay.
Um, men, I don't know what continent that person is from, but all I can say is from this part of the world. In fact, generally, in fact, men are expected to actually take care of certain responsibilities, protecting the house, providing for the house. Even when
In
you are
terms of money.
divorced,
In terms
yes,
of
even
money.
when you are, yes, 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 even when you are divorced, you are still obligated to to perform some responsibilities to your supposed divorcee. So the responsibilities are there that men have to actually perform. So this makes us feel so much that there is a lot of burden on our shoulders, and so we need space to actually have those things sorted out. Space in the sense that after you must have done a lot of work to sort all of these things out, you need rest. You don't need to be choked by someone saying, I need attention, I need this, I need that. That's, you know, that could be, they could get on your nerves. I mean, they could get on your
Okay.
nerves sometimes. So, but then the truth is, apart from men needing space, everybody actually needs space. This is 21st century where everybody can do anything
Anything.
and and everything. Yeah. Like recently, I was studying the statistics of ladies that are getting into the tech world, and I was surprised. A lot of ladies are actually going into tech now. That means
Yeah,
if
a
I'm
lot.
dating or I'm married to a lady that is in tech now, I'm
You
going
have money.
out as forget about the money part right now. Let's just talk about the stress part, the work part right now. That
Okay.
means if I'm a tech person and she's the tech person, I'm going out for work, she's going out for work too. If I'm back
Mm.
from work, she's back from work. So we're like on a par on work responsibilities. Quite all right. So
Mm.
there's nothing actually stopping either of us to get home and do all the other things the way they are, because at the end of the day, I provide, she provides with the
Okay.
level of work
Okay.
she's doing.
I think I get that.
So,
That's fair. That's okay. You just balance it now because it's not easy to do house chores and wash clothes. And it's not easy. Oh. And we go, especially when you are working.
you
Ah,
see, uh, this topic is actually an interesting one for a lot of reasons. Before I was called upon to do this, I was having a discussion with a friend recently, and okay, let me not say a friend, a neighbor. His wife was went away for quite some things, so he has been alone for some time now, washing plates, washing clothes, and doing all of those things for himself. So there was a day I met him washing clothes and plate. I started laughing at him like he never finish. So at that point, he now lamented that I think I now know the role my wife is playing in my life. So
mm,
when he said that, I told him I think you need some form of education. So after he was done, yeah, after it was done, I called on him and we started having this conversation. I told him, listen, women are actually more powerful than us, but they don't know it because
Hmm.
the society, yeah, the society has actually constructed them to believe they are not as powerful as men,
Okay.
but really they are more powerful than us. So I now cited an example of there was this recently. I started having this sympathy for my girlfriend.
Why?
I'll go to work. I'll go to work early in the morning. She goes to the work at the same time. When I'm
Mm-hmm.
coming back, I stop by to pick her up. We come home. So when I get home, I'm most times very tired. It's either I go into my bed or something, and after some time, if I wake up, I still find this lady in the kitchen doing stuff. So I'll be like, ah, is this woman not tired? So and come to think of it, after she's done with that, she's having her sleep and whatever. Before 4 a.m., she's awake again, and at that time, she knows if anybody wakes me up, you are looking for trouble. So now, where is that balance? I don't think I can do that in a month and not get sick. And this is what she has been doing for over. No, that's it is the truth. And this is something she's been doing for some time, and she's seeing it as normal, and I'm seeing it as no. These guys are actually more powerful than us. But then the society makes them feel like they are not as powerful. See,
That's powerful.
being powerful should not be a measure of your physical strength.
Hmm.
That's another point I want us to look at. I mean, making being powerful sort of your physical strength or whatever is like being gender biased.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Normally, you would expect that men are more powerful than men in terms of strength and probably bravery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that might not be 100% true, but the we know the statistics is probably 80-20.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are some things
Like
ladies
what?
we
Eighty
do.
twenty. I didn't get that.
I mean, physical strength. Now, if you are comparing men and women,
Eighty
most men are
twenty.
actually more. Yeah, I think that's like the my own estimate of what it should be
Do you
like.
want to? Can I add email to this line? It's like she's interested
No,
in joy.
no problem, no problem. Let that come on.
Okay. Email, I'm adding you. I'm inviting you on live. Let's see. Because like she has a lot to say. Oh, she declined. Why did you decline? I thought you said you wish you could. Okay, I guess she's busy. Let's continue. Sorry about that.
Okay, so no problem. So if we are talking about
Hmm.
strength on a physical scale, we could say that men are more powerful than women. And let's just say if we have 100 people, I mean 100 human on ground, we could say we have 80 men more powerful than women and 20 women more powerful than men. But I don't think it should be
Hmm.
based on that. If you base strength or being powerful on that, it's going to
Hmm.
be gender bias. Yes, it's going to be.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. Hmm. I think I lost you there. Hi.
Hello.
Are you there? Are you there? Wow. Okay, so email, please let me quickly just read emails emails comment. She said we are equal, we just have different reproductive system. Okay, so I get he's saying that I don't think he said we're not equal. He said he doesn't want to be gender biased, right? And he said he's trying to balance it. He's saying that what his girlfriend does, he cannot do it and not get sick, right? So he's not basing being powerful on the physical characteristics alone. Do you get? And I saw Easy commenting and say, Easy, can you wave? Can you wave? Where are you? So it's I think we have different reproductive systems. Let me try and see if Willie D is still online. I guess it's just the network he will be back. Um So, Toby, 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 welcome. Can I add you to the live, Toby? That's my second guest. So let me say that's supposed to be my second guest. I don't know what has been happening. I know Willie D will join us again. He was here, but I guess the network is messing up with him. Folari, I see you. The cute Folari. So Folari was a guest. No, is it this Folari? Because Easy, what's up? Okay, is it the same Folari? Is it the same Folari that is on this live? Before I go and pass advances on another person's girlfriend. Toby!
Yeah, what's up, TJ?
Toby, where have you been? Yeah, I actually thought you were not coming on this live today.
Sorry, I slept this afternoon, so I'm sorry.
You slept off?
Yeah, exactly.
That's serious. That's serious.
I overworked myself and I slept this. Sorry.
Easy! What's good? Why am I echoing? Something is echoing there. Are you using earpiece or something? I don't know. Something is just echoing.
Me?
Yeah. Okay, I think it's better now. So how are you, Toby?
I'm fine.
Can we see your face very well? Okay. I know Willie D will be here. He will join us. Because he was here before.
Yeah, I saw him briefly now. So.
Easy, he said that keep Polari. It's true now, easy. I like to invite you to come and talk your talk on this our life today. Do you mind? Do you mind? Can you spare us some time? You know Polari is cute now. So Alpha Toby, I want you to introduce yourself because thank God you are here. I'm so happy. Hey God. I felt like Toby is going to ghost us.
I wasn't gonna do that anyways. Sorry.
I felt like maybe you were in an impromptu something. You could. I already prepared Billy D and said, you know what? If it doesn't come, what do we do? And he said, okay, we can still go ahead. I'm like, oh, okay. Should I add you through this Instagram, Willie D? This is another Instagram account. I think it's still Willie. Yeah. So can you introduce yourself, Toby?
Hi everyone. My name is Tobi Ismail, and
Toboro, aka Toboro.
I'm a content manager as sorry forex trader. So I'm here live with TJ Su Lua Kojo.
Forex manager.
So we are to discuss masculinity, right?
Yes.
Okay. So can we get to it, please?
Yeah, so we're talking about space, right? So before you got in, I don't know what's really happening to Willie. Can you send that request again, please? Can you send it again? Because I think I sent you an invite. Try and accept the invitation. Then if it's not working, I don't know. Okay, let's chill. Just try and send the request again. Let me see. Let's try and see if it's gonna work. Sorry about that, Toby. So I'm listening to you. We are listening, sorry. So we're talking about space. Yes, we're talking about space actually, right?
Okay.
And we're saying, do men? Is like I've read it in several books, and they say men need space. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. I greet you, man. What's up?
I did. Yes, I.
Do you guys speak on a regular?
Right.
Do you guys speak? Don't do this,
Yeah, we talk sometimes. I think the last time we really had this one man-to-man talk is 2017. It's been a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, we saw at my house.
2017.
Yeah, That was in my house in Ife. It came with Charles then.
Ah, that's a long time.
A
That's
very
after
long time.
service now. After youth service, he has
Yes,
gone again.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah, exactly after youth service.
Okay, can you pick up from where you stopped? Do you
Yep.
remember?
Okay. Okay, I was
So you,
talking about
yeah.
the gender bias in equating strength to only physical strength.
Mm,
Right. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The thing is, biologically, men are created to be stronger than women. And
Okay.
biologically too, women are just created to be weaker than men. It's just what it is. But there are some instances where women are actually created to be powerful than men biologically
Okay.
as well. And this is why and where I won't actually accept the fact that because we're powerful physically, so to say, than they are, then they are like a little lesser than us in whatever
That
instances
kind of
people
thing.
people could think that is. I asked this funny question to a friend recently when we were having another discussion too. I was like, "Do you know what the sharpest pin on the planet is according to scientists?" He said,
Mm-hmm.
"No." I said, "The sharpest pin is the pin of childbirth."
Yes, so from what I
So
heard.
now imagine someone going through that, and after probably 2, 3 years, you're asking to have another baby. I mean, I can't wrap my head around it. Someone sitting in the labor room and shouting on top of our voices, nearly cursing everybody and all. And so it's impossible. So, so after giving birth to that baby, in fact, some of them will tell you on that labor day that no, no, no. After now, I'm not having anything again. Blah blah blah. It's a lie. Oh. After 2 years, they are disturbing you again. When are we giving birth to our second born? When are we giving birth to our third born? I
Mm,
mean, that is strength.
it's crazy.
In fact, I can't wrap my head around anything that is more powerful than that.
Mm.
And talking of intelligence, it's a strength on its own too. There are lots of highly intelligent women more than men.
Are you
A lot
sure?
of them. I think
I think
I'm
that
in
one is
fact
not. Is it gender based? I don't think intelligence is gender based.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying this thing should be gender based. I'm trying to balance it up.
Oh,
That that's exactly my point. Like if you think these people have these qualities bigger than the other, if you look at the other end, you will see things they have better than the other end as well. So this is where we should not be linking this to gender up. Let's just leave out. Okay, these are just natural phenomena and let's just allow it to be the way it
let's
is.
just balance the responsibilities and this.
Ah,
Okay, so let's go back to the
exactly.
space thing. So, do you think women also need? So, like, if okay, let me ask you straight up. If we are saying men need space, women need space, in what area? Like now, it's so like you're a guy, you're back from work and everything, and you just need some time to yourself. Like, how long should it be? And in what area? Because I feel some men, if they're not in the mood, that's when they need you to give them space. Just leave me alone. But I feel like some women too, when they're not in the mood, just leave them alone. Whereas there are some women that when they're not in the mood, they want you to pester them. Like they want you to come after them. And because they do stop it, I like it. But I feel like there are still some women that they just genuinely want you to leave them
Yeah, you're correct. See, men need space and women need space. To what length, to what volume, I can't explain because we
alone.
are
Okay.
different people with different nature, with different schedules, with different characteristics and all. But basically, I feel men need space to do their work. They need space to rest after their work before they now get down to anything like affection and
Hi
love
guys,
and all.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So before
Welcome
we
back.
get to
Apologies for the yeah.
Understood.
no
Understandable. It's network.
no problem, Toby. So men need space, women need space. Like I said, to what volume and quantity I cannot say because of the differences in our nature, the differences in who we are, the differences in our schedule and all of that. But I think the meeting point should be in areas of our understanding. If you are moving with someone, not just dating now. If someone is your friend, whether a man or a woman, you just have to
Yeah.
study them to understand when do this guy need rest, when do this guy want his space, how will he react when he needs his space.
Yeah.
Not that I just follow people dogmatically, do things that get them angry, that get them emotionally worked
Hmm.
up and all. So that's what I think about the area of space. But that men need space, yes. Women need space, yes. Everybody actually needs space. There should not be a question of gender on that.
So do you think that men and women have a tendency to, because of the lack of, because okay, do you think there can be so much space in living together? Let's even leave marriage out of it. Like when you're even living together, do you think there can be space?
It's difficult actually. It is actually very difficult to have space when you are living with someone
As in,
because you know why it's very difficult. Emotions come to you unannounced. You
hmm,
understand? Little things could just get you worked up and be like, "Can you just get out of this area now?" No, it is what it is. That's emotion will never announce to you that I'm coming. You could just be on your phone and someone just abuse you on the internet, or you got cyber bullied by anyone, and that will change the atmosphere of where you are.
okay.
You could just read the news that will wake you up, and but then the truth here is someone that is staying with you might not understand what you have seen, what you have just seen on your phone. This will create a lot of, so staying
Hmm.
together and thinking of space, it is going to be very difficult. And that is where understanding comes in. That is where, even when you are angry, even when you need your space, you have to consider and factor in the other person, like, well, she's not the one that caused what is happening. Then I think I should still be able to control my emotions, control whatever is happening, to be
Oops.
able to
Okay.
offer him or her the space he or she requires at the time.
Okay. Thank you. Toby,
Yeah.
to you now. Do you
Yeah.
think,
Okay.
do you think, um, a guy and a girl, let me say a man and a woman, or a lady and a man, or whatever, can actually get tired of each other, even when they love each other? We're still on
Yeah,
space, so do
yeah,
you
Of
think they
course.
can?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Toby, can you hear me?
Of
Please, I need you
course.
guys to speak loudly, please.
Yes.
When he's done on that area,
Yes. Yes. Can you
I
hear
would
me,
like to
please? I
tell one
can
or
hear
two
you.
stories regarding it.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. People can get out of each other no matter how much they love each other. Okay. The thing is, we human beings, the way we are built, yeah, is we tend to, when we get something really, how will I put it, when we are too used to something, to someone, it is very possible to just get out of it. No matter how much you love it, no matter how much you care about it,
Hmm.
you can get out of it. But in terms of, let me say, relationship, what we keep you going is a commitment you have to it. That makes it mandatory for you to, like, this
Who
person
made it? Who made it mandatory?
is
It's
who I
somebody's
am
choice. It must
committed
have
to.
been somebody's choice.
Yeah, well, if you decide to be with someone, for me personally though, if you decide to be with someone and then if you get tired, then you can chill out, just clear your head and then come back to
Give
it
each other
again and then
space. That
continue.
you don't want
So
to use the word
I
space.
think commitment has a lot because no, I won't say
You
space.
don't need.
Please don't put
Okay,
on
you
my
don't
mouth,
need
please.
space. So
I
what do
won't say
you
the
need
word
when you get
space
tired of
actually.
someone?
I won't say the word space.
Okay, so what do you need if you don't need space?
Yeah, you can just clear your head.
How? How?
Just clear your head. Just clear your head.
You don't understand. You're just saying clear your head.
Okay.
How? This is hard.
Okay, okay. Can I
Oh
come in here?
yeah.
Okay,
But I know
let me.
my voice is just going back.
Can I continue, please?
Okay.
Okay. But Toby. Okay.
What I mean by clear, yeah, I can hear you, please.
Something is echoing.
I think network is lagging something.
Can you remove your earpiece? It might be the earpiece.
Of course.
Can you hear the echo?
Yeah, I can.
It's distracting. I don't know, my voice is just coming back. It's so bad. Eh, Even if it's saying yes, what's going on? Will you join again? Nah. Let me invite you. Sorry about that. Wait, to open is not you. I thought it's really.
What did you say?
It's still echoing.
Me?
Yes. It's
How?
still echoing. Oh God, this is so bad. I think I'll have to.
Let me join again then.
Okay. Wow. Oh, hello, hi. So the voice is not echoing again. So must have been, maybe it's really deep. I felt it was Toby. I don't know. I accepted your request, Toby. Yeah. Hi. Okay, it's fine. So I think it was really deep. It was really this. I think it was really this end. Okay. Yes, I can hear you now. It's this network, right? Network is shitty. Hi. Okay, yeah, I can hear you. Toby.
Okay.
Willie, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Willie D?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank God. We are back. Okay, Toby, continue. I don't know what's going on with this your network, Toby. I don't know. Something is not right with your net. I can hear you, but it's just freezing. It's doing pam pam pam. It's freezing. Can you see him, Willie D? Can you see him?
Yes,
I
it's
think it's
freezing and coming
it's
back.
freezing and coming. Yeah, it's freezing and coming back. I don't know.
It should be an issue with his network.
Yeah, it's his network. God. And I was enjoying that conversation. I don't know. Your network is not spreading the gospel. Your network is not preaching. Will you go to another side in the room or sitting room or whatever? Where are you going? You come back. Oh God. Okay. So Willie, you wanted to say something the other time.
Yeah.
About that thing.
He was talking about clearing your head when you think you're tired of someone and all. I don't think that's the next thing to do. Well, I've been in that shoe before, and that was why I said I have one or two things to add to the discussion. This is the welcome. This is the truth. Let me start from the point of an object. When I bought my car, my first car, if I want to pee, I'll go with the car. I mean, we are so fond of ourselves. Like, I so much like the car and all. But before you know it, after a year, I grew disinterested in the car. I mean, sometimes I'll just have to park it and go anywhere. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I've not even remembered I have a car until I want to go to somewhere very far. And okay, let me use this car. But away from there, I had a problem that I think you know about. That was in my it was a very turbulent one. But before that happened, we stayed over a year where I got totally disinterested in her. But trust me, she wouldn't know. She had no clue I was not interested in her anymore. And this is why I believe when people say marry your best friend, they're actually saying the truth. Love will never continue.
Can
There are
you
certain
increase your volume, please? I need you to hit that point where bring it home.
okay, okay. What I'm saying is there's a point in every relationship where love
Mhm.
dies. Love doesn't continue forever. Just forget about it. It will never
That
continue for
thing
life.
is not real. I swear that
You see, that thing called love is just it's like a fluctuation of emotions.
it just flies
Some
away.
it flashes on your face and all, and bam, the thing don't go.
I
But the
swear.
and that is and that is where most times I talk to people about the subject of love and all. I tell them love is highly transactional. Highly transactional because if you feel you are not going to be getting what you want from this person till a very long time or whatever schedule, whatever time frame you have created for yourself, don't go into it. Don't
Please, can
even
you
try
say
to
it
into
again?
it.
I'm trying to process it.
If you feel you cannot keep getting something, it could be anything you hold dear to you that you are getting from that person
Hmm.
for a very long time, don't go into it. It could be your
Hmm.
peace. It could be your peace. It could be freedom. It could be anything. But that thing you so much love. It could be your space, in fact, like we are just discussing on space. But that
Yeah,
thing you so much love.
some people just give
If
you that space you want.
exactly, exactly. So if you think the person will not be able to give you that for a very long time, this thing is like till death do us part once you do the agreement.
Ah,
So
hey.
don't don't go into it.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to restart my network.
Hi,
Yeah,
welcome.
welcome.
Yeah, continue.
So
And
that's
No,
what
wait,
I
let Willie continue first before we get back to you.
that's what I
yeah,
feel
sure, sure,
about that.
sure, sure.
So back to the story I was about telling
Yeah.
you. I got
Mm-hmm.
disinterested in her for a year, but she wouldn't know. You
Hmm.
know why she didn't know? We're
Why?
still friends. We're friends before we started dating. So
Ah.
we're really cool friends. She never knew I stopped loving her. I still do every damn thing I did on a number day to her. But the
So
only
that's the
thing is,
commitment.
yeah, the only thing is at that point I knew within me that, oh man, you don't like this girl again. No. But but then she didn't know. Now, do you know where that phase is very important?
Where?
That phase is very important because after that phase is gone, if you guys are back together and you like or you love her again,
Again,
it
like,
will be it will be it will be very difficult to separate you two.
hmm.
And that was what almost led me to, what I was talking about when that happened in 2017. I had depression. I
That
mean,
was
this
crazy.
this thing I was telling you about happened in 2015. Between 2014 and 2015, I didn't like her
Wow.
again. But then we had this discussion that made me feel okay. I think there is light at the end of the tunnel.
So no,
So
yeah.
everything I was having in my head about her, everything changed, and I started liking her again. Before 2 months, I don't high like say I drink one kai kai. and, and before you know it, I do almost everything with her. I just want to be around her. She wants to be around me and all of
Hmm.
that. Then suddenly she says, no, she's not interested again. That was the point that I almost ran mad because
I think I remember.
so the friendship thing is very important. Now, what do you do when you stop loving her and you think space is the next thing? Space is not actually the next thing. If I had given her space, we probably would not have chance to regroup then again.
Hmm.
So what I think is the next thing there is maturity. Know how you play your game with this person. Don't give a no, it's the truth. Don't give a clue that you are probably not liking them again, or you will
Me, that
spoil a
thing
lot
happened
of
to
things.
me. That thing happens to me. I get tired of people easily.
Yeah, it's a normal thing. See, like Toby said the other time, men are created in ways that, okay, let me ask you this. That new clothes you bought that you want to wear, you just want to wear. After wearing it for 2 times, what happened?
Ah, that's gone
You
for a
just
while. We'll just leave
that
it on
is
one side.
men are just wired that, you see, that economics definition, that economics thing,
Ah,
it
that
is
one.
applicable to us. Honestly,
Ah,
you get tired easily of every damn thing, and that is why they say our wants are insatiable. What
hmm.
is best to you today that you feel, yes, this is the best thing, before
Mm-hmm.
you know it, okay, why do you think Yahoo boys are not stopping to do their rituals? They make 1 million is not enough. They make 2 million is not enough. They make 50 million is still not enough. They just keep doing. Some people told me something about Hush Puppy. They're like, if the guy is wise, he should have stopped and he should have. I'm like, no, he will never stop.
Doesn't stop.
You don't stop. You just want more. You want more and you
Mm.
want more. So by wanting more, where what was formerly your prayer point will now belong to your trash can. You understand what I mean? What was
Yeah.
formerly your prayer point? Like, I want to be this, I want to be that. Once you get that, you want more. So you now dump that one in your trash can. It is just
Mm.
what it is. And it is applicable not just to material life or anything. It is applicable to love life, to work life, to everything. You see yourself working in this organization today where you love everything that is going on and all. And in the next 2 months, in the next 1 year, you feel like, oh no, I don't want to be a part of this organization again.
Mm.
And you move on. I read an article which says it's even worse with us millennials.
Mm.
Millennials don't want to stay 2, 3 years with anything. After one, two,
Um,
3 years, they just want to move on to
they
the
lose
next.
interest and then they won't go.
Exactly. Now, this is where it is now problematic. You cannot move on from lovers every 2, 2 years.
As
You cannot move
in,
on from your friend every 2, 2 years. So you have to create a coping mechanism where you
ah,
would understand, yes, this is part of life. And I just have to stand by this person because I like her, I love her, I want to be with her. This is what I'm getting from her. So the point of being transactional, we now coming from there. If I'm not getting this thing from this person, if there is no potential that I'll keep getting this piece from this person, I won't rather go into it.
okay.
So I feel that's just the
Okay, I
thing
want to
about that.
ask, at what point, oh, we're supposed to move on, no, but wait, at what point do you know that the love has gone? At what point
Uh,
do you know? What makes you know?
I will I will answer that with a question. At one
Okay.
point, at what point did you know you loved him?
It depends though, because me, I don't even know because this love thing is me, I say I don't even know the definition again. I I don't have the recipe. I'm serious. For me, I just because it be like see that it don't tire me. So
Let me You know the definition. You are just trying to shy away from the truth. The definition is simple. Interest.
okay,
Love is simply
interest.
interest. Forget about that
Ah,
thing that is in
but you
your
can
head.
be
It is
interested in
interest.
different people at the same time.
But then one interest is definitely going to be greater than the
Very
other.
strong. Because when I said the other time that me, I get tired of, I don't want it to be like, today you're a share war. When I say I get tired of Tuesday or something. Because people
No,
might
no.
be
Everybody
misinterpreting.
gets tired of one or two. See, let me ask you this. You
Okay.
have friends since your childhood days that
Mm.
you're not talking to anymore.
Not really, yeah.
And same way you have some of them you still keep up with till today.
Yeah.
What do you think changed?
I don't even know. Different,
Your in,
different
your
circumstances.
in your interests changed. It is either your interest changed or that person's interest changed.
Maybe they are interested because I think I'm very good at keeping people. I'm very good at keeping people, but at the same time, I can be very lovey-dovey. But sometimes I just need to be in that zone. Like that my zone. I don't know. That zone. I don't know because I'm a creative. I like to thank God you're a digital marketer. So you answer. You
That's
want
I
to
perfectly. You just
you
want to
get
sit down,
me.
have your head cool down to do your thing.
You want to do your exactly. You love the person, like you love the person. You like it's more like when they're around, nothing else exists. But at the same time, you just want to do you in your own zone. So how do you now balance it? Because I don't know if I'll be able to balance. I don't because I'm not in a relationship and I'm happy. I'm happily single.
You, you can
Yeah, it
you
shouldn't
can
be.
actually balance it. One thing I want you to know is, well, you can say it, I'm an introvert, and you know it, right?
I don't,
As an
I'm
introvert,
not an introvert. Okay, you right?
me, yeah.
Oh, of course you're an introvert.
As an
Can you guys
introvert,
hear me,
we
please?
like our space.
Well, yeah, we can hear you, Toby.
Uh,
We like our space. Still, we go into love, we date people, and we enjoy our relationships.
I can't hear Willie at
So I
all.
feel
I don't know what's going on.
You can't see Willie
that's
D.
I can't even
that's the
hear him.
place of
Wow.
understanding.
I can see him.
I can see him, but the thing is just rolling.
Wow. What's going on?
I think it's an issue with his network.
Okay. Let's continue. I think it's your network, Toby. I think it's your network.
Mine? Can you hear me or see me?
So we're
Sorry.
talking about
Yeah. Can you hear Willie D, Toby?
No.
Wow. I think it's your network because I can see Willie D. I can hear him. Sorry
it is
about
network.
that. Sorry.
His network is really
This
Sorry.
is
bad.
awful, man. This is
Sorry.
awful.
Well,
Let me try. Let me join again and then let me come back. Let me
okay,
just
if you
check.
can change your network, if you use data on two networks, it might be the other network. So let's continue with it. Sorry.
All right. So
Yeah.
what was I talking about?
So you said
Okay,
introverted
I
people
was
like
looking at,
the space.
yes. We like our space, and still we have a love life. I mean, and we
Yes.
enjoy our love life.
I, for one,
Now,
would like to actually date an introvert. I'm
it's not as
serious.
easy. It's not as easy though, because we can be troublesome too.
Eh.
Trou-
I
yeah,
don't think I can date
troublesome.
an extrovert.
Troublesome in the sense that if you want your space, you are in that space. Nobody is disturbing you. After some time, you might be angry that nobody is disturbing you in that space.
Yes, it happens to me. Ah,
So
yes.
that's one of the problems introverts have. At that point now, what happens? You are most likely going to get angry easily with your lover. I
Hmm.
mean, if she's not calling, you could just pick up your phone and be like, hello. Hmm. So you have forgotten me since morning. It's not as if you guys are fighting before. Why would you pick up the phone and tell someone so you have forgotten me since morning? It is not you. It is it is not you doing that thing. It is the introvert in you doing that thing. Like, okay, I'm not kukuma doing anything. It's not as if I need my space. Then let someone disturb me at least. Why is now nobody disturbing me? Let me go and disturb someone there.
As an
You
introvert.
understand? Yeah.
Wow.
So when that happens, of course, I mean, it happens a lot. Okay, this is another thing I do. Then it is a very bad thing, but then I'll give it as an example here. A very bad thing. Like you said, we are all creatives, and there was this time I
Yeah.
write a lot of scripts and all.
Hmm.
Once I have mental block and I'm tired, and you know what I do?
What do you
I
do?
go I go to filling station, fill up my car, I drive to UI, I stay there, I look for a girl to pick up, I start talking to the person, I make them feel loved and all. I mean,
While in
you
a
know,
relationship, I be without where you were single.
I wasn't actually in a relationship then.
Okay.
So, but I'm not doing that. But I wasn't doing that with an intention of actually dating them.
Ah.
I only needed to talk to someone to feel cool
Okay. Not bad.
after being in my space
Yeah.
since a very long time. It is bad because at the
But
end
you
of
were
the day,
leading them on.
exactly, that is the bad
Ah.
side of it. You leave them on. At the end of the day, they start calling you, they start disturbing you. You will not pick their calls again. You'll be like, kilo shake.
Career. You know you're late. So you're not.
You'll be like, what's wrong with this one? I used you to catch cruise at my time.
Oh, you're not thing that happened to me, for God to forgive all of us.
No, it's see, I think at some point when majority sets in, we would understand that we have done some things not because we are wicked, but because we just have to live. It
Hmm.
is not it is not us that created all of those vibes in us. Maybe
Right.
it is God that created me as an introvert. For me to
Yeah.
start talking to people, I knew
Mm-hmm.
what I went through.
Hmm.
If you see an introvert as I talking, he has passed through phases of oppression and all.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So after then, you cannot still remove that innate part of you being an introvert. It will happen. Sometimes you won't be able to look into people's eyes directly and talk to them. Your boss
Wow.
will be your boss or whatever will be talking down on you, and you just be like, okay, let them just
Wow.
finish and go. I don't want to talk. Those things
Wow.
happen. But at the end of the day, you will now realize it is you trying to create peace within yourself. And
Hmm.
that peace could come at the expense of another person's interest, another person's happiness or whatever.
Or
But that is
something.
but that is life at the end of the day. It is not fair.
No wonder. That's why they usually say that, see those introverts that don't talk, they are the most wicked people on earth. I will not
Very, very
brutal.
wicked. Very
They're in a
wicked.
brutal because you won't know what is their mind. You won't know where they are driving to.
You see,
Toby,
I read one
okay.
funny thing
Yep.
on Twitter, and I can't forget that thing. The person said, see this one. Omba introvert yodi. Wako kutori koro.
As the Okoro, because if you can keep malice till tomorrow, till next 10 years, you will not know
That
anything.
that's the funny thing. It's not malice.
It's not what
It is peace.
peace call. Peaceful. What's peaceful in that one? You will
We
not
are
talk.
we are creating peace within ourselves because
Eh?
honestly, because not talking at that point is better than talking.
Why?
They could talk and get you really hot.
And then you guys like to process things a lot.
Oh, this is one thing my girlfriend fights me
It's okay
about.
if
She
I can
said I
hear you right
overthink
now.
things.
What did you say, Toby?
So I can't even hear what you did right now.
Ah,
To hear him. I need to go back outside and then
I think it's
I need
outside.
to.
God is outside. The network is outside. God is
No, no,
not
no,
where
no.
you are.
I don't know. I don't even know.
God
Communication
is
is good. No
outside.
problem.
Go back. Go outside and let's do this live. Jejely. Oh yeah, continue. So you are saying
So
you guys create peace, or you are okay? So she says you overthink. I also overthink.
yeah, I see. You think you are actually an introvert. Sorry, extrovert rather.
Extrovert. Yeah.
You think you're an extrovert, but you are not.
Shame me.
Yeah, you're not. You are
Eh.
not. I feel you are an introvert, but in course of trying to be an extrovert,
Mm,
you sometimes overdo the extroverted things.
yeah.
So
Extroverted
that
thing.
that
Sometimes
that
it
that
looks like I
that
overdo it, but I don't. That's me. I don't. I think there's. I don't know the one that is more. I don't overdo. That's me. Oh. I've
mm,
tried to calm. I'm serious. I've tried to calm down. Sometimes I just try to calm down, but it doesn't work. But I think for me, I feel like um I will, if I'm going to date anybody, the person has to be very patient and very observant.
thank God you know that because uh no, it's the truth because someone like me dating someone like me will be a problem.
Why not?
No, you'll be hungry, I'll be hungry, and we both
Are
will
you
not talk to
sure?
ourselves. I'm just giving an instance of what could happen. I'll
I
be
don't
hungry,
think
you'll be
so.
hungry, we will not talk to ourselves. I mean, that's when if I date someone like me.
If you date someone like you,
Yes,
oh, okay, okay, I get you.
you will be angry, I'll be angry.
Okay.
It's not as if we don't want to talk, but because we want to create internal peace.
Internal peace in the mud. I beg.
For, for real, that is what it is. For me,
Eh?
For me to talk and hurt anyone, I'd rather keep quiet and watch you do whatever you're doing.
Wow.
And once you're done, I might now come back later and say, Show Mongwe, Nkoto Sheyi, you're not okay with blah, 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 blah. I can do that later. And I won't even do it when I've not studied your mood well enough.
Mm.
I must have studied your mood and see that, okay, at this time, if I talk, we'll still have that peace. Not that we'll finish
So
talking and we'll start
everything will
fighting
now
and
be
all.
upside down. I think I get.
Exactly. So if
I think I get.
myself now, if I now date an extrovert, it is very good because as you they do them, she they give you bad blues.
But like someone like me, I will give it to you
So
back.
and the truth is, if the person now gives it to you, you will not be angry because
Uh,
being angry at that point will create that turbulence you don't want for you.
ah, no
So you will not be
wonder, no
angry.
wonder
You
when
just
I
accept it.
okay, I think I'm getting it now.
You will not be angry. Okay, you think what I've done is bad, and you have talked and all. Okay, thank you, I've heard you. You might not even apologize, but the thing is, you know you are wrong, and you go and fix that wrongness.
Hmm.
You won't fight that person. I'm 100% certain about this thing. As an introvert, you won't fight that
Yeah,
person because,
I noticed,
but
but you guys will not talk.
people now see that not talking as being the bad person,
Hundred
and
percent. I'm with you.
that is where they are wrong. You see, it takes being one to know one. And easily when I see people like me, I just be like, oh, sorry, oh, partner in crime. I'll just go. Most of it, okay, let me give you
So you
this
would just
instance.
not. You don't. You wouldn't want to date an introvert at all.
I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that.
Wow.
My first 2 years in the university, you can attest to this. Most people think I don't talk. I don't talk. Most people think I'm proud.
Me, I didn't
They,
think you would cry. I just did not see you until part five.
I knew you since part two. But the thing is, I don't talk. I don't. But people see that as pride. I mean, they don't even want to know if you're intelligent or not because you don't do certain things.
True. And you
And
can't afford to go outside of yourself just to
I'm
please
not
others.
interested. I can't be telling you this is who I am. If you cannot know who I am, fuck you. No, it is what it is. Is it okay? It is what it is. Why would I come to you and start announcing myself? It is not needed. That's the beauty of being an introvert.
Hmm.
We give you time to study. If you can study and you know, good and fine. I mean, all those times. Okay, something happened when we were in school. Do you know this girl? Amidat.
Yeah, I think I remember. She uses glasses.
She uses glasses and she uses hijab.
Hijab, yeah.
Yeah, when we were on farm here, she saw our results. I don't know. They pasted one result like that. She saw my results, my Balo, Uncut, all of those guys. She was shocked. Like, these guys are act like they are school two people and all. They are this brilliant and all. Now she now saw my own and she was like, even Willie D, that guy that
Uh-uh.
doesn't talk. When she said that, I just looked at her like this. I just left like, Kilo Shomo, do you think I'm a dollar or something?
Because you don't talk.
Now it was someone there that now told her. It is not even me, a friend of ours, Lower Sofunbekwe. You see that guy, you think whatever. He's very brilliant. In fact, we go to him, he teaches us. But
Imagine.
his problem is he doesn't do la clam la po. And that's why he's getting C, he's getting D, he's getting all those
Yeah,
nonsense.
because we did a lot of lacram, and I'm very
I
good at it.
mom, I can't. They don't bomb me away.
I can do it. If
I
I put my
left
mind
with
to it, I will do it.
66%, and I was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
happy on my 66% because yes, I was very happy because I know it is what I know. It's not like Tam Lapo.
Well, I mean, I did
So
everything. I did the lacram, I did the pouring, I did the understanding, I did everything.
yeah, for you that God has given the grace to be able to combine all of it, but some of us cannot even do it. We can't even try to cram. Our day goes to school. So when she now said that, I'm not like, see my introvert painting me like a dollar to this one.
As the
That was
is
what
she
came to
was
my
she an
mind.
introvert?
I mean, my own introvert
Okay.
painting me to her like a dollar.
Like a dollar. Okay.
So I
Okay.
was like, see these people. I mean, when
Mm.
we graduated and they saw all of us graduating, and they now saw all these telio people having rerun and everything, they were shocked. Like, even these
Tello,
guys,
mi máa rántí. Tello, I remember. What's you?
How they cast you like this?
they were not like, maybe these ones are the serious people in class.
Oh, she won't even
Ah,
run. How come I didn't know? Really?
some of them had now.
Ah, they must not see
So
this video. They should not come
Oh,
for us.
okay.
no, come for
But you know
this
that
is
most of them got married early, Sha. That's one thing I noticed about them, Sha.
yeah. Some of them got married early.
I know. Like, like most of them are almost married, and me, I don't even know where I belong. I was just neutral. I wasn't ja ja ja, and I wasn't telu telu telu.
But people will still tell you a tello though.
Okay, you could say that.
Even though me, I know you're not, because I know few of your friends that are not. I know
I think I'm a bit complicated for you. You don't know where I belong.
you're not complicated for me. Oh. You're not complicated at all. I think I quite have a pure figure of who you are.
Mm.
I know you go to church, but I know you are not churchy.
Ah,
I know
uh-uh.
I know I know you can be ja ja ja, but you are not so ja nasty.
They're
So that's
like
why we don't.
the fellow is there. But you get okay. I think now I get you about the introvertish thing because that's why I told you that even the person that would date me has to really be calm and understand. Because sometimes my
That's one good thing about introverts. They are calm. They are calm people. Very
uh,
calm people.
I think I'll do
Yeah.
well dating an introvert because I don't want my guy to be all over the place personally. I don't I give you let me see my guy everywhere. I don't like it though.
You are scared they don't.
Scared of what? No, I'm not scared though. I'm not scared. What's going on with your network like? Hey God, we are still on space. Hey, past six. But we'll talk about the remaining. But we don't know what is going on with Lily's network. But it's been a very fun time. Oh, thank God. You're back. So
Yeah.
you said I'm
So
scared I
they
will.
can't. You are scared they don't snatch him, Abi.
No, 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 it's not the snatch. I think it is. You know, there's this proverb that they say in Kotabati, Kamalomani, that kind of thing. So I don't want to be like everybody just say, I know CJ's guy. I know the guy now. You know,
But
like everybody
do
has
you?
something to say
Yeah,
about your man.
I understand that. But do you know that introverts now suffer in this new world we are in?
What do you
Why?
mean by that?
We are in a social media age where everybody wants to know who you are, wants to know what you're doing before you are
Mm.
recommended and all like that. Someone was asking me recently, are you a graphic designer? I'm like, èmi náà látọdún kèlò. You're just asking me if I'm a graphic designer. It was like, are
Even
you
me, I
how
didn't know. I didn't know that you do graphics until today.
can you imagine? So the,
I know
the,
you
the lady
write.
was the lady was like, I know you to be a writer. I don't know you are even a digital marketer. I'm like,
Today
all
is the
because
first
I've
time I'm hearing you saying digital marketing too.
all because I've not been doing shady balabala on social media.
We can do it. We can do the shady balabala.
That is the thing. You can do it. I can't do it. Now, if you are doing it and I can't do it, that's a compliment.
Hmm.
And that is where an introvert will not want someone like him. She would not also want someone like her. You guys are just going to be too complicated. You will
But
understand
you know,
yourself
I've
quite alright.
actually seen some extroverts marry each other, and I've seen some introverts marry each other. But I think the levels are just different. I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
so.
Yes, you're very correct. They are extremes, they are mild, they are they're average. I think I've been able to build myself to the average point. At
Mm-hmm.
least I don't talk before. Now I talk. I do public speeches. I do presentations. In fact, I handle meetings in my workplace, and so
That's
I
cool.
think I've been
That's
able to
very
build
cool
myself
because
to that.
some extreme introverts, they're even scary for me. I don't think I can deal. They're
That
very
one
scary.
for those extreme, there is actually a thin line between that and stupidity. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to
Really,
say
you're
that.
just dropping it for everybody today.
No, that's well, it's like this because I'm that person and I've been confronted with a lot of things.
Mm.
It is going to be a thin line between that and stupidity because people will, because you're calm, you're cool, you won't talk, you won't do this, you won't do that. They will show you paper. I mean,
Yeah. Because I carry
and
my
if you're
sorry to
not
cut
taking
in between.
everything in,
Sorry, please let me say this one. Sorry to cut in between. Now, that is something about me. If you get to know me for the first time, I will show you the introvert aspect of me. Before you can
yeah,
get the extroverted, I must feel really comfortable. But because I'm showing you the
exactly,
cool, calm, fragile girl, collected girl, you kind of take me for granted.
exactly, exactly,
It's something I've faced several times, several.
exactly. So
So I'm
now, if you are taking all that has been thrown at you and all, you will soon be made a dumping site. And that's where there is a very thin line between that and being stupid. Before you know it, people will say, "Go and meet him, he will accept."
you will agree.
So
No,
all of these things. So you have to
actually,
just upgrade
the
yourself
reason,
from.
another reason why I want to even date an introvert and possibly get married to an introvert is because, sometimes I want to be able to get away with some things.
That's the selfish part of you talking now.
It's an open confession. I'm serious. Sometimes I want to be able to get away with something. That just do sometimes they will be like, this girl. People affect, you see. Because I know that I will not get so angry, sha. Sorry.
Actually, most of the time, an introvert will just look at you and be like, "Okay, does she mean it? If not, can I forgive that?" Then once I can forgive you, they will just go your way. Let me have my peace, there. So
But we will
if they
not
are
overdo
doing,
it. We will not
of
overdo
course, because if you overdo it and you get him
it.
angry, it's a problem eventually too. This is
Mm.
one funny thing you won't want to try with them. If you
Mm.
do one, two, three, four, and he keeps forgiving you, the day he tells you, "I'm not forgiving this," it means it 100%. I mean, 100%. It will
I've
take
not gotten to that stage.
it will take God's intervention to make him come back and say, "Okay, I've heard." Even if he said he has heard, he has forgiven you, but he has not forgotten. Between in a very few time, and if you have any conversations, he will always flash back to those things. Like, "That's how you did." That's trying to warn you, please don't try that nonsense with me again. That's how you did.
You sound
So
like a very strict person, lady. Calm down now. How
no,
far?
I'm just trying to tell you the truth about this. It will begin to build like a defensive branch around himself.
Hmm.
Like, you hurt me the other time, I don't want you to hurt me again. So before you do it, they'll be like, "Hey, you did this the other time." So you
So
should
that's why
just
you guys
forget.
keep referring back to the this is how you've always
And people now think you are keeping malice. No, you're not keeping malice. You are trying to create an internal peace.
I need please stop this internal. It's getting too much. Now we don't get peace. Shawala, I need peace me. Gawa.
That's the beauty of being an introvert. You just want to be happy within. It doesn't have to show on your face that you're happy. Like some people will say, "Otuman frowned you." That's me. They will tell me you do frown.
Yeah, I think you used to
But
frown. But it didn't really get to me when I knew you even in school. I didn't really see the frowning like
that's just based on your individual difference. But a
that.
lot of
Individual
people, yeah, a lot of people think, "Damn it, man, frowned you." I know. And
man.
trust me, I'm happy with inside of me. Like, But that frowning is respect me, man. Don't just
Ah,
think you can. Don't just think you can come around and drop anything on my head, man. Just know that no, there's no
it's a
space for
defense
that.
mechanism. It's not real.
But
It's a what?
but the but the truth is, my frowning is actually natural. I inherited it from my mom. It's not as if I'm
Hmm.
frowning. It is what I am. It is when
I
you
don't
now get
actually
close to.
remember.
It is when you get close you will now realize, oh, this guy is a sweet guy to stay with. He's a
Are you
sweet guy.
sweet? I've never experienced the sweetness, so really deep.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've
there
not
was a
been chance
particular
to
time I experienced that sweetness. Sha.
we've not been so chance to so you
No, it
cannot
doesn't
experience
have
it
to
like
be
that.
anything relationship or mushy mushy, but yes, you're a very sweet person. I can never forget you in my life. I remember now.
She don't
You know
start
what I'm
again.
talking about, Abby?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Okay. Let's leave it. I might remind you later. But
No
yes,
wahala.
you're actually a very sweet guy. But you can be very, that thing that you said you used to do, yeah, it's true. Just be leading them on. Hope you
Yeah.
stopped, Sha.
No, I have stopped that since 2019.
Glory to God.
I
It's like
I
you're
I
getting serious.
I did it for 2 straight years.
Wow.
All because of what happened to me.
Mm,
The thing is, I didn't want to get into a new
Finally,
relationship to hurt myself.
God is around now. Hope God is
fine, finally.
God is in that room now, Abi.
God is around now. He's in the room now.
I think so. Finally. I don't
I've been
know. I
enjoying
don't.
Willie D is very. Do you know Willie D, Toby? Do you know him? Like no, like no, like no. It's not about knowing of Padi meaning faculty. Oh.
Yeah, briefly. I don't really know that much. I just know him briefly. Like,
It has to be
yeah, it was.
briefly.
Yeah, it was even after school self, not really doing it in school,
You know,
just
I
briefly.
said it.
Just briefly. I didn't really know him that
Okay.
much.
Okay, let's move to the second one because we are almost out of time. Let's move to the second one. Don't worry, I'll try and make us. But I love the fact that we're able to really touch on that because I learned the dynamism of this introverted, I need space kind of thing. I've really learned and understood it now. Thank you so much. So the second
It's
one is
okay.
objectifying women. So the reason why I brought it is because there's actually a question I have, but I didn't want to go straight to it. That's why I just put objectifying women there. So the question is, how do men process sex?
How men process sex? Yeah, it's all about
Yeah.
attraction. That's just it. I don't know of any other. I don't know. But it's all about being attracted to the person. So if you find someone attractive, then you tend to be more romantically. I mean,
Romantically. I feel some men don't include romance in sex.
yeah, it depends on the kind of man. But I think for most men, let me say some. I won't say most. For some men, I think it's just being attracted. Yeah, just the attraction. If you're not attracted, I can't even. But some men are just anyhow go whatever they see in skirt, they want to go for it.
Like,
But
okay, let me go down. Let me go down to the point. Do you feel
okay,
like when a man is pressured, or like you said, when you
yeah,
have mental block, when you
yeah,
are like you get to that or overwhelmed,
yeah.
is that I don't want to say the word again so that I don't know if Instagram could not ban me. Is that thing, do they do
Mm-hmm,
it for to calm down? By so doing, because I know a lot
mm-hmm,
of guys do it to calm down from that
mm-hmm,
calm down, like
mm-hmm.
clear your head,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
By so doing, does it mean that you are objectifying women and saying you're that object that I just want to go inside and come out and then everything will calm down?
Well, it's for me it's two waiting. Yeah. If you are being stressed and then you need to just cool off, like you said, just cool off. It doesn't mean it doesn't have to be with them, being objectifying at all. It's just men.
Please, God has to be in this room. What's going on? Hey God. Ah,
Network and
okay.
fit focus, boy.
Uh, can you
Well,
carry on?
objectifying women. I think I would go for the two-way thing he's talking about. And this is
Okay.
how. Like I said, in 2017, there was a time I objectified women. I just wanted to use them to cool off my head.
Okay.
But I think
Thank you for being sincere. Mwah.
it's a very wrong thing to do. Very, very wrong thing to do. Because you're leading someone on, you're making them believe something is happening, whereas you are making them date themselves. They're not dating you in that
You are
stage, and you're
making
not
them
dating
one.
them. Date themselves.
Hi. That's
No,
deep. Oh.
that's what it is. When you are talking to someone and the person thinks you're dating him when you're not sorry, you're dating her when you're not dating her. That means she's dating herself.
That's wickedness.
That's what I'm saying. It was wicked. And but then I had to do it to just
That was
to
your way of cooling off, or let me say,
getting out of that zone.
become. Yeah, there's a way. There's a word they use for it. I forgot. I'm listening.
I just want to
Like
decongest
bouncing
my
back.
head and bounce back to whatever life I I found more comfortable at the time. But this is a thing. Um, Men sex. I don't know if I'm allowed to use that word on Instagram.
Now let's just use another word. Or
Okay. Okay. It's not actually an ideal thing to use them to do that. To objectify women in terms of that.
it's
In
not
fact,
ideal.
in any way, it's not even
Even
ideal.
for a guy, it's not
Yeah,
nice.
it is disrespectful to that person and to the gender. So it was also saying something I so much fall in love
What's
with.
that?
It was saying for men, could
Uh,
be something of attraction. Saying most
yeah,
men is actually forgivable. For most men, it could just be something to just cool off because you're attracted to that person. But there is something I like ladies about.
okay.
A lady will not go down with you until emotion is involved.
The lady will
There,
not go down with you. Are you sure? Some ladies don't care nowadays. Oh.
Yeah,
no,
let me
now
keep eating when you do this.
What did
nowadays,
you say? Toby, what did you say?
Can you guys you guys hear me?
Ah,
Can you hear me please? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
we can, but it's really messed up in that
okay,
end. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Ah,
Can you hear me?
yes.
it's better
No?
now. It's
Yeah.
better now.
Are you sure? We
Yeah, it's
can't hear
better
you
now.
anymore.
Oh,
We've lost it.
oh. My dog is a mess right now.
So sorry about
It's
that.
better
It's
now.
fine. You can just be listening.
Okay.
So Toby, just
Um,
sorry, Toby, really
can
did
you hear me?
continue. We can hear you, but it's not clear.
Please, can you
It's
hear me?
what's the word? It's
Just
hanging.
it's going on and off, on and off, on and off.
Yeah.
Man.
On and off.
You know what? Let me go back and come back.
No problem. Okay, Willie. Sorry
So
about that.
like I was saying, you see, nowadays
Okay, we really
things
continue.
has really been messed up, and you can't actually use the indices of now to judge who women and men
Wow, yeah, we
actually
really
are.
continue.
And there is a reason I'm saying that. A
Why?
lot of a lot of factors have gone into how we behave nowadays. Most especially the economic factor. A lot of girls will actually go down with you today because they need money, because they want to feed, because they have families to feed, they have brothers and sisters to cater for, and all of that. That makes it very easy for them to actually do anything and let me just get the money and get out. But
And go.
removing all those factors, honestly, a lady wants an emotional connection with you before she has anything to do with you. But you see that
Well,
that
this
species called men. Hmm?
okay.
But you see that species called men.
Mm-hmm.
If they are attracted to you, they don't care.
It's not
They
about the emotion.
yeah, which emotion? Who emotion help? They don't care. They will just come. They will come do it, and they will tell you when your time is up. That okay, I think your time is up, and I don't want to do this anymore. Or most times, men will not even tell you your time is up. They will keep using you until you realize your time is up. That's another point of view. But I know where you are coming from. That women, some of them will do it even when
Some
there is no
girls
emotion
actually
attached.
want to have that thing and then move on. From what I've heard from guys.
These are namefuls. They are not normal human beings.
Ah,
They are not normal.
so
Like I
I'm
mean,
normal. Thank you for reminding me that I'm a very normal person. I'm
the
serious
moment
because I can't do it.
Yeah. Can you
I
guys hear me
mean
now?
the moment you remove all those factors, yeah, it's
We
better now.
try, but it's still hanging. It's still hanging. Just chill like that. Oh yeah, Willie.
So the moment you remove all of those other side factors like the finances, being
Okay.
a name
Because I
pool,
was ready to say something, but then
being
if you cannot hear me,
emotionally
I'll
unstable,
just chill like this.
Then.
being mentally having some mental illnesses and all. You know, mental illness could actually make ladies sleep with you.
Ah,
A depressed person will always want something that cheer them up, and
what?
if it happens to be that thing, they will do it.
Wow.
Like,
I didn't
like
even think
during
about it in that way. Oh.
no, they will. If see during my time, what gets me going is just have a friend, talk
Wait,
things,
oh,
blah blah,
was it that
and that
serious?
was why ah
I think I remember because I've forgotten. Like I remember that it was really hard on you and everything.
I actually
I
hired a
didn't.
psychologist though.
Eh?
It was so bad. It was so bad. So during that time, my escape route, my like landing, whatever is, just go out there, meet new friends, talk to them, make them feel connected to you, and don't call them again. So
That's not normal.
if I'm being led to the point of having things with them, that was how I would have had things with a lot of them and let them go. And they will actually do it because they feel I have something for them and all. So let's not assume a lady has that kind of problem too. If that is where she sees and finds
Ah,
her
so late.
happiness,
Yeah.
she will do it. So removing all of these side factors, if someone is now doing that, I think the person is having issues. But
Well, I think I like your honesty. Thank you.
otherwise, a lady will not actually
Would
see
not like
this.
in a right, but in this part of the world, the western part where it doesn't carry much water.
It was like that as it was here before now.
Mm.
Legislation, policies, whatever added to whatever it is now in that part of the world. So I won't say they are humans like us. Nothing actually is different from us about them. But the truth is, political differences, legislations, policies, and everything, they have ways they actually interfere with our ways of life. And that's why most people feel they are quite different. They think differently from us and all of that. I don't
Yeah.
think so. We are all natural beings and we have the same ways and patterns of living, except for the geographical differences, the
I think you are right.
borderlands.
I think you're right because I remember I have a white friend. So it's not like friend, but like an acquaintance. But we talk a lot. So
Okay.
yeah, I remember we were working on a project together here, and she, her boyfriend broke up with her. Oh, I thought, yeah, the guy broke up with her, and she was still staying in his place, and they were still having the thing. And she told me, yeah, I know we're gonna have it, but hmm, nothing. But deep down, she confided in me that she was hoping it would work out. That even when they were having the whole thing, it was in the hope that it could just work out. And that's from a white person.
The truth from there is emotion is still involved,
Yeah.
which goes down to actually prove what I've said.
Mm-hmm.
She might not allow that if there is no emotion, but emotion is still there. She's still hoping things will work out and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We're talking about men objectifying women. How about women objectifying men?
Yeah, I wanted to spin it around. So, what do you have to
Because
say?
they do it too. I know ladies that will beat up a man before they have sex with him.
Ah, that one is abuse. So that one is another.
No, I
Why?
mean, you could call it abuse, but they are both not seeing it as anything abusive
Oh,
anymore.
like
Like
it's
they
a
enjoy it.
conceptual, like a
Yes,
conceptual. Really?
when I heard the story, I believed it's a lie until I found out it was not.
Mm.
And I heard of a lady as well that would intentionally offend the guy, allow him to beat her well before they do anything. That is when she enjoys it. The cuddling, the story that comes along with it, and all of that. Well, that's a mental illness as far as I'm concerned.
Is it? Because I've heard it before, actually.
Yeah, I think it's a mental illness. How would you offend someone, allow the person beat
Because it's
you
violence.
before
It's not normal, right?
it is not? So as far as I'm concerned, I
Mhm.
don't think that's normal. So
It's
we
toxic.
know ladies, yeah, very toxic. So we know ladies now too that actually objectify men. They don't want to have anything to do with you, but probably because they like your cut, they like your face, they like your teeth, they like some things about you that are not really solid. They just want to, okay, because I like this thing on his body and I want to have something to do with someone that has this kind of thing, let me do it. Okay, let me give an instance to that effect.
Okay.
Some people will believe because you have a blue eye, they want to have something to do with you.
Mm.
That's objectifying you already. I've seen someone that
Um,
I smiled in her presence and she told me, all I like about you is your teeth. Can we just go down? That sounds
okay.
funny, right? But then I felt insulted because that's you objectifying me. Like that
Wow.
means because of your teeth, I could do anything with you and let you go. No, I'm not that cheap.
Well, fam is like, she just reduced you to that.
Exactly, exactly. So
Not
it is good for the Ugandans the same way it's good for the girls. It's in both gender and from both perspective, from both prism. I don't think it is reasonable. In
hmm,
fact, it is insulting to the. Let's even look at that word. You are a human, I'm
objective.
human, and you're not turning me
Yes.
into an object,
As in,
or to be used for a certain thing. Oh no,
yeah.
it is it
Hmm,
is it is very disrespectful.
hmm.
Very.
Wow.
So
True. Wow. Ah, ah. We've touched a lot too. Under that space alone. Okay, the
yeah,
next question is, do men tell themselves the truth? Because I know men don't talk. We've talked about this in this series, but I want to know. So I call it authenticity. Because guys don't talk to each other. But do you have male friends that you guys tell yourself the hard truth? I mean
how do
truthful
you
to me.
how do you mean men don't talk to each other?
You guys don't like talking now.
We don't like talking.
Yeah, like talking the deep things.
Who told you that lie?
Hey, they say it's like men don't talk. Especially girls, even in their relationship, they're like, he's not
Men,
talking, he doesn't talk much.
yeah, that's the thing. Men don't talk to women, but we talk to ourselves.
Eh?
Yeah, if we talk to you, can you hold it?
How do you mean?
It happens to men every day that when they tell you,
What's going on here?
is that my network or yours?
I think it's your
Okay, I think it's your
network.
network. Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
So I'm saying things happen to men every day that if
Hi. Hi.
yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Are you sure? Hi.
It be like you will call God back to that room. Oh.
What did you say?
I'm saying you will have to call God back to that room. Oh.
You said, you've gone back to the room.
You will have to call God back to that room.
Okay. God, come back, oh, please. Don't leave Willie.
I'm here. I'm here now.
Okay. Okay. So you said
Yeah,
that if you guys talk to us, can we take it? What do you mean by that?
you can't handle it. That's the truth.
Like what kind of things do you think you can say that we can't handle?
Is there anything we could tell you that you can handle? Let's start from
Why
there.
not?
Okay. How would you feel if I'm in a relationship with you and I'm bothering with my family concerns all the time?
Bothering. It's not bothering. It's you sharing. It's not
Nah,
bothering.
you will say it's me sharing, but between you and I, there will be a time you'll get tired and you go out to your friends and tell them he doesn't have to things and come home and tell me about his family all the time.
He doesn't have what?
He doesn't have two things he does and come back home and tell me about his family all the time.
I don't think so. It's not every girl that is like that.
That happens. That happens a lot. I mean, a lot. And apart from that, there are some things that happen every day we can't tell you about.
How? Why?
Let me give you an instance. Let's assume I go to a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
On getting there, I met my friends. They all come with all these let's say to. So and they lobby one for me. When I got there, we started drinking, eating, dancing. From there, anything happens. Before you
Mm-hmm.
know it, after the whole thing, I got back to my senses and I'm like, what have I done?
Hmm.
You can't expect me to get home and tell that to my girlfriend, my wife, or something. I mean, it will be the beginning of a journey to breach of trust.
It depends now.
It doesn't see, forget about all this deceit of you will tell him he will understand, you will this. It is a lie. Don't spoil your relationship. Some things are
Okay,
just meant
Sha.
to be.
The trust,
Let,
you're right, because I think the trust, Sha.
I do ask people one question when it gets to this. There is a reason English has a word called secret. There
But
is
you
a
can't afford
reason.
to be keeping secret with your baby. From
No, not in every
from
instance. Not in every. Okay, this is it. This is it. Not in every case. For example, the last 3 weeks when I went to work, I didn't go in my vehicle, so I walked the road. Fortunately for me, I met one girl we've always talked. She's working around my area too. We've always talked, but we have not really stood one to one on
one
one
to one,
before.
yeah.
So she now saw me walking. I didn't know she was taking a photograph of me. She was recording a video of me. So
Why?
when I now got closer, she was like, I should come and see one handsome thing she has on her phone. She played the video and it was all me. And she got home. The next thing was, oh my God, you're so handsome. Oh my God, I'd like to be your friend. Oh my God, this. Oh my God, that. At some point, I was like, okay. These messages they kept coming in when my girlfriend was with me.
Whoa.
I didn't know what to do, whether to show her or not to show her.
Not to do.
Eventually I had to show her like, see the problem I'm running into. I had to express everything to her. Now, after then, we had a slight argument, and all I heard was, mm, "They've been promising you handsome, Abi."
That one is
No,
just normal thing now.
you know. See, in the uh, how do people say it? How do these people say this thing? In the multitude of the mind, the mouth speaketh few.
Okay.
So definitely, she must have had a share of thoughts on that after the incident. That I hope it's not like this girl wants to snatch my guy, blah 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 blah. You
It's
understand
true
those
now.
things?
But I
So
think she was just teasing you. I don't
that
think you meant.
well, if you think so, But then the truth is, if you say that, if that happens today, you say it. It happens the next day, you say it. It happens all along. I keep saying all of these
You
things.
stop talking
It,
about.
it becomes a problem because it will keep ambiguity in our own mind against you, against where you go to. How do you meet these people? You don't understand.
Okay, I think I get that.
Yeah, so by the time you are creating those complexes in their mind, you are actually trying to break the trust in that relationship. That is where we are always here to talk to you. And you know how fragile your mind could be. You
Yeah.
get that, before you know it, ladies are thinking on, this guy wants to leave me, sha. I'll show him Pepe. It's a lie. There is no Pepe she's going to show you. She's only scared of
Yeah.
what will happen if this guy leaves me. So, but then if you want to hear the deepest truth, I mean, it is with a friend, with guys like us. And if you want to hear the
Mm.
deepest, yeah, if you want to hear the deepest truth about ladies too, talk to their friends.
They talk to
I
their
was
friend, their female friend.
yes,
But it doesn't
that's where.
happen with me. I actually talk to my male friend.
Well, you are a different breed, like I said earlier. So just I don't know.
What is
That's
this
where.
now? I don't
That's
talk to
where.
my I don't even talk to my female friends. So what do I want to be discussing with them?
That is you. That is you. There is a reason men say if they table your case in hairdresser shop, forget that relationship. There's a reason we say that because they will give that lady suggestions, stories, how their own men did this, that. The
Mm,
deepest things she won't hear among men will be said in that gathering. And the same way, the moment you see
wow.
guys sit down in ball house, in drink house, in bars,
Talking
restaurants,
about
and
a
all,
girl.
we say the deepest things too. Things you will never tell your girlfriend will
Mm,
be said on that table. So it is just what it is about that. That's the best place. Okay, I was listening to something on Twitter recently. A girl was saying, no, it was TikTok. The girl was saying, uh, yeah, they said your boyfriend is cheating. You now went to tell your boyfriend's friend, like, and you see what Dami is doing to me? He's actually cheating on me. Who told you he doesn't know?
right? And you people will be saying Yawa, our
Exactly.
girlfriend, future
Exactly.
wife.
Who told you he doesn't know? He knows, but then it is not easy to tell you.
No,
That is
it's not a
that is
place.
that is the bro code we usually talk about.
Girls too should have girls too, but it's just like girls.
Yeah.
I don't know if that thing works because I don't know if we have a girl code. Okay, don't
Oh
date
well.
your maybe girl code will be don't date your friend's ex.
Eh?
And
They do it for fun. They do it for fun, but you won't know.
they do it actually, and they even get married.
Exactly. So you won't know. See, forget those don't date you or whatever. It doesn't count anymore.
So you are saying that
But
both code is higher than girls code. Or we don't
baje
even have
baje.
code at have you had the code?
See, if a guy dates his friend's ex, trust me, the guy knows about it.
Wow.
He knows about it. He might just be quiet and he knows about it. But the feeling is, well, I'm not having anything to do with this person again, so why should I
No
cry
emotions
heaven
involved.
and
But for a
earth?
girl it's different too.
Well, but then I know they do it. I
Yeah,
know
they
they
do.
do it.
All let me say they do it because I've not done it before. I'm trying. I'm not done it. Several things I've not done before. You see,
I I
it's like
think I think I will have to discuss some personal things with you because I want to know some more things. Uh, the last time we had a personal discussion was 2017. Yeah,
I think
when
so.
I
It's
had
been
that
a
issue.
long time, man.
When I
You
had
don't
that
really like
issue,
that.
that was when you told me some. I'm not like could possible.
I think, but for me, I've been thinking for a very long time, and I'm happy. I'm happy, oh. I'm
Since
happy, oh.
when?
Ah, 20, 2017 January.
You actually think you're happy, but I don't think so.
Ah,
Let me ask you this question. Have you
okay.
at any point seen people in relationship and you're like, I love this?
Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
hmm Then something is within you there saying you need someone to.
Well, maybe need is not the word. I'm
What's the
serious.
word then?
I'm serious. Really. I think it is want, because this is, I don't know, when I talk about this, I feel people feel like I'm not normal. But the logical question is, what do I need to gain from a man apart from children? I don't know. Or apart from, okay, okay. But you can even get that outside marriage. I'm talking about marriage, or like long term. Like, cause for me, I don't want to date for fun anymore. I don't want to date for fun anymore.
Uh,
There's no direction.
Let me say you are actually doing the right thing, but with sprinkles of the wrong things. I understand where you are coming from because I've probably been in that shoe before. The place where you think there's nothing I want to get from this person other than, and that's the end.
If the person
Mhm.
is providing high profile value, yes, and we are giving
What
each other, like, if it's mutually beneficial,
what's your definition of high profile value?
because okay, I'm not talking about billion-dollar contract or money. I'm talking
Okay.
about I'm talking about complementing each other in life's pursuit, purpose, like, because I'm a very purpose-driven person.
hmm
Like, you just have to see into what I've, can I be spiritual? Because I'm a very spiritual person. You just have to see into what God has called me to do, and I have to see into what God has called you to do. And we have to see how the thing can work in the long run. Do you understand? And so for
Yeah.
the long term, I've not seen someone like that. And
If
so
you if
I've been able to program myself to live alone and be
I
happy.
I will forgive you because you said you have not met someone like that.
No, I haven't.
It is, yeah, so no problem about that. If you have been paying attention, I said it earlier that love is transactional. That's the
Mm,
transaction part of it. I mean,
exactly.
look for
Okay,
what
now
you
I get
want.
you.
Once you get what you want, grab it.
I would
But
know, and that's what
saying,
they say. You will know once that person comes, right?
yeah, you will, you will.
I've not seen.
But you know the you know the funny thing about all of these things. You can't see it now because you're doing the right thing with mixes of the wrong things.
Okay, how?
You, yeah, I'm going there. You can't know because you're not trying.
How do I try?
It is difficult to actually see someone and say, hmm, this guy can do this, he can do that. So I think we are going to be perfect fit. Okay, let me just date the person. No, you have to. You have to give it a try. Like, okay, we've been friends. Can we take it further from there?
Am I the one that will now
Then,
say that one?
is it a crime that you say it?
I will say, so can we take it to the next level?
Listen, you don't even have to say anything. You guys
I know.
just need to get you
I
just
get
need to
you.
get more. So before you know it, you wouldn't even know when you guys are taking yourselves to your parent like, oh my lily. So the
Okay,
thing
that kind
is,
of thing. Okay.
if you are not if you are not trying, you
I am.
can't
Oh,
get.
I'm trying. It's just that I'm not desperate. I'm trying not to be candid. I am.
You don't have to be desperate because I wasn't desperate when my issue came that time to get another. In fact, I stayed virtually 3 years not dating anybody.
Right. Ah, oh my God.
So
No, it's not
it's
like I've not tried having people, like having a relationship. But if it's too much for me,
too
like when I
much
say
for
it's too
you.
much, yeah. like when I say too much, some of them the stakes are too high. For example, let me even share it. I'm just going to definitely zip up on the name because the family I'm from, you kind of know. So for someone like me, the kind of guys that would naturally want to come are people from that circle. And so when it comes to that side, I
Okay.
don't want to mention the
I
side,
know, I know, I know. Yeah.
Exactly. So people from that circle come in a bid to want something in return from you because you're from that family. So for example, because let's say, okay, because you are from a political background now, because I am from a political background. So these guys wanted to run for office come, dating me they want to date me. None of them dated me actually. No, one did. Yeah, one did. But the last one where I had to pull the brakes actually, it was really around, hoping to get a political position because of my background. And the last one in 2017, I don't know whether I told you about it. That one too, like imagine us being together for years, I think 7 or 8 years now. We're friends for 8 years. Imagine you dating your 8 years friend. Yeah, he's not even dating again. You get. And then all the while, it was because of my political background. So that one, I think that kind of made me pull the brakes. Like, hey, I think we need to calm down. It was really hurtful because I'm like, so I think another issue I might be having is people feel like, oh my God, I don't know the kind of life she's living. Maybe they think I'm living like a princess. I don't know. So, maybe to approach might be the
You
issue. Some
see,
might feel inferior.
I
So,
I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I understand the bargains that are involved. I
it's crazy,
understand the
guys.
I understand the inferiority that could be involved as well. But this is the truth. You are trying to be transactional about dating, and the person is also trying to be transactional about
That
dating.
one is ephemeral, guy. I don't think that transaction it doesn't carry enough water.
Yeah, that's to you. But because your interests are not the same, it is not
No,
good for
okay.
you. It is not good for you. So you have to pull out.
It
The,
wasn't good for me.
yeah, that is what it is.
No,
The
I
interest is
actually did
not
not
cool
pull
for
out.
you
They eventually pulled out
because you're
because
not
I'm
getting
very
what they want.
faithful. They pulled out. Yeah, I'm a very loyal person. I don't think I've broken up with a guy once. And that was because it was extreme. But every time it's not like I will now break up with you. I won't even if you ask me out, I won't tell you a no or a yes. I don't, except for very few people when I know that maybe they're not mentally sound and they're not good for me, they're toxic for me. But if you ask me out, I'm not gonna give you, but I won't lead you on. You just know that okay, this girl is not interested. Do you get? But if you really know that, I could just tell yes, I love you. But I haven't seen the guy that is what's that yes for now.
I feel so much that you are complicating this thing for yourself.
Okay.
Well, where you'll be forgiven is nobody says you should marry. It is not as if it is a must or whatever. You don't. It's not as if it's a given that you have to be married or you will die or whatever.
I
So
guess maybe that's why I'm not taking it as
yeah, I think there are times I think in that direction as well because even recently my mom had to relocate to my house to preach to me on a
kilo
lot of
shame.
things. I don't understand. She was like, I need grandchildren. I'm like, Madam, you have grandchildren already. Oh. My sister has two for you. Take care of those. Leave me out of this. When I'm ready, nobody will pressure me. I'll tell you by myself that this is when I'm ready. This is the person. She was like,
Yeah.
you've not brought anybody. You've not done this. You've not. It is not your business. It is my business. The work God gave you to do is to bring me to this world. Abi, you've done it. Now leave the rest to me. If I'm going to be bringing any other person, it is my work, not your work anymore. So I think I'll forgive the fact that you are not in a rush, you are not like desperate to go
Mm.
into. But the thing is, just keep calm. It is going to come, and you will know it. But you know my fear for you.
Warfare.
You're in an environment where your belief will be so strengthened, and it will likely degenerate to something you don't want it to degenerate to. How
Like
do I
what?
mean? How do I mean? You're forming a boss lady now.
I'm not
Uh,
forming a boss lady, oh guy.
calm down. Let me explain myself.
Okay,
I
yeah.
use I use that word because you are sounding like, what do I want to gain from a man other than the S thing,
Hmm.
and it's I don't think that's ideal. See,
Okay.
the basis of relationships and dating is not even the S thing. I think it is
Hmm.
the friendship and the
Hmm.
companionship. I spoke to a friend who is older and has a kid. In fact, you know the person, Balu.
No, actually, that's actually not my. Sorry, let me quickly. That's not my mentality.
Okay.
But when people make you feel like you need to go into marriage, because for me, let me quickly just say, it, because we are running out of time. For me, like you said, I was a church girl, like very church. So we're taught a lot of these things in church, and I believe it, right? So I started approaching relationships with a purpose-driven mindset, and I found out that most guys or most people around they don't really even understand what purpose is. Of which I can't write them off. We can work and grow together, like you said, the friendship. So I think what happened to me, there might be friendship, but the purpose are not aligning.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Mm-hmm.
could be that the purpose are aligning, but there's no friendship. And they're so difficult, especially the churchy guys. The churchy guys can be very difficult.
Actually, I've never advised anybody to go to the churchy, whatever, because most of the times they don't even know what they are doing and they think they know what they are doing. The truth is,
Yeah.
you are very right about the disparity and the inequality that comes with your purpose and the interest of the people you meet. It happens a lot.
Yeah.
But where you have to take caution is you don't have to look for a perfect mix of your interest, the person's interest and your purpose, or the friendship and your purpose. And you just have to look for a connection,
Okay.
like a faint even if it is faint, and you think there's a prospect of working to strengthen that, it is enough.
Okay.
So just look for that connection, and okay, I think I can still manage it. And the thing is, once you see a red flag, no apologies. So you
Okay.
don't just dump it and let it go. There are 8.7 billion people in the world. That person has not been ordained from anybody to be your boyfriend or your
Your
husband or
man or
anything.
something.
You would
Don't worry,
always
I'll
meet
be fine.
you
Don't
you
worry.
always meet another person that would sort that side out. So
And the next question was going to be bossy women, oh, but your face is getting dark already. And you mentioned boss woman. Let me quickly ask you, do you think a bossy woman can
let me see if I can
be in
help
a...
this.
Oh, thank you. Hope it will not slow down the battery, like run
Nah,
down the battery.
so I could just keep the engine working then.
Okay. So, so the question is, you think a bossy woman can be in a long-lasting relation?
I don't think so. And this is why. Being a bossy woman is even like a defense mechanism for your own weakness.
Ah,
Yeah. If you see bossy women, just calm down and study their life. There are people that they one way or the other feel inferior, and they needed something to show you that no, I'm not inferior to you. That's
hmm,
where that being bossy comes from.
bossy thing comes in.
I understand this because I've worked with someone that knows nothing about what we are doing, and she was ordained my boss because she's the MD's daughter. We had this issue a number of times. I mean, I was so respectful to her. I report to her, and still, she says I'm proud all the time. I had to leave the job for her. And
Wow.
since I left till now, they are still struggling to find a replacement, and I'm happy it happened that way.
What?
But after
Wow.
then, we have seen, we've talked. There was a day we even saw after then, and I now asked her a question. Yeah, it was a bit disrespectful to her to have asked her the question, but I asked her because I want her to go back and think so that she would stop on me and not do that to others. I'm like, okay, now that I'm out of the job, those things you say that I listen to you, can you tell me on the street now?
Hmm.
We just turned it to laughter at the like, oh, you're not a big boy now, blah 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 blah,
Hmm.
and we left. But I was passing a message like,
To her.
you get back and think on your life. You're not supposed to be this because you are whatever, whatever. You're a boss. So from then I realized people, it's not just a woman that could be bossy. A man could be bossy once they feel they are
Listen.
inferior to you and they want to exact they want to exact some kind of power over you to make you feel kò sí bí mú alágbẹ̀dẹ ṣe gùn tó kìíní kan náà ṣì lọ̀gá ẹ̀. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
speaking my local language in that
Yeah, we understand that.
area.
Hmm.
In fact, do you know our parents could be bossy sometimes?
Not sometimes. There are a lot of the time.
They will look at you and tell you, no matter how tall you are, no matter what your age is, I'm the one that gave birth to you. Where do you think that voice is coming from? That voice is coming from a point of weakness. No, they know already that they cannot control you anymore, but they are
Like
looking for a line
before.
to show you that I can still control you. So being bossy is a weakness. So if you are saying a woman is
Hmm.
bossy, that person has a weakness she has to work on. And that relationship is not what you work it out for her. She has to work it out on herself
Una mom
before going
into
into
a
that relationship.
relationship.
So going into
Wow.
a relationship being bossy, it won't work because even if you are being bossy in the world, it won't work.
Wow.
So I think
Thank you.
that settles that part straight away.
Wow. Thank you. Ah, really, you're very intelligent. I'm
why are you
serious.
making why are you making me blush online?
You are now. You know, it's what you know. We have just two left. Let me quickly run through it before we go. So now, do you feel like because of the pressure on men, they feel the fear of the unknown? Like they don't know what's coming. Do you feel like that fear grabs men?
Yeah, sometimes we feel that, the responsibility is so much on us, the social expectation is so much on us that we
Hmm.
sometimes feel, okay, we're just human. Can you just allow us to be human rather than telling us we are men? I don't know if you understand what I
Wow.
mean. We are all
Yeah,
human. Let us be human. Don't remind us how we are men and how we are. Majority of these things, I don't know if you know the concept called social construct.
I heard it. I read it
I
before.
I discussed it in a presentation in my former workplace, and after the presentation, everybody was like, it's even like 90% of the things we do on earth are actually social constructs. When we are coming to this world, the world is so blank and all. It's not as if anybody has programmed anything. We started programming those things ourselves. This is what good will look like. This is what bad will look like. See, whatever they tell you is good here, is because some people actually agreed it is good. There are some part of Africa now that they are still walking naked, not wearing clothes.
Yes, so
There, if you go on to wear clothes, it is bad.
yeah, yeah.
So that is a social construct to them, and
Hmm.
being wearing clothes to us is a social construct as well.
Okay, I think I get that.
So they should just allow us to live as human rather than remind us all of how we are men, how we are to be strong, how we are to be this, how we are to be that. Cut down on these social expectations. It is killing us.
It's
I
killing. Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
so
And I think, sorry, I think that's why some people use you like now in UK now. I don't think they are doing it in Nigeria yet. In UK, if you want to introduce yourself, they will ask you for your pronoun all the time. In my class, every time they ask, "What's your name? What are your pronouns?" So if you say she, her, I don't even see like we are like one, two, three. Well, I have 5 or 6 females in my class, but the people that use she are just 2. All other
Wow.
person use they them. I'm telling you.
They.
Even guys, they them, yeah. They don't want to be referred to as a male or a female. Just use they them. So you could see
Yeah.
me.
I think that could sound really funny, but it makes a lot of sense. At least if that will pull down some social weight on their shoulders and make them live good lives. See, expectations kill men in Africa than any other thing. Okay, let me ask you a question. Why is it that men die before women in all
Before women,
marriages?
yeah, they've said it before
The
in this life.
expectations are too much, the stress are too much. We grow older than our age. In fact, look at the ratio of suicides. Men tend to commit
Men,
suicide more
yeah.
than women. These are results of social expectations,
Mm.
fear of the unknown caused by those social expectations, people reminding us all of how we are men instead of how we are humans, and we are prone to errors. We can commit errors as much as a lady would. Ladies could actually do things as much as we could as well. But then they are trying to form a kind of categorization. You are supposed to do like this because you are this gender.
You are the
Oh,
man.
man.
You are the
that
man
is
of the house.
that is
You are the
killing.
first male. You are the Arole.
Nothing says a woman that is making enough money cannot be the breadwinner of the house. But then
Mm.
everybody wants that man to be the breadwinner, whether he's rich or not.
Oh
So
no.
he ends up
Okay.
competing
That's
indirectly
a
with
topic
that
for
woman.
another day.
Yeah, he ends up competing with that woman until he dies competing.
Hmm.
So
And he died
sometimes
early.
yeah. So the fear of the unknown is actually real, and that's because of that social expectation. Please tell the people to cut down on this. We are humans, we are not men.
We are not we use
Yeah.
Willie D and Abidjan Williams. Them.
Them, yes.
they are they are on the line with me.
Yeah, they are on the live with me.
I'm like, serious. My own is still she her, please. Though I know I have a masculine part of me, there was a particular guy that both of us were getting all cozy and everything. And then I told him that, do you know that I could be masculine at times? I just want to, like, I don't, because the same way the expectations are for you guys, like, they usually teach us that you have to be wearing mini skirts at home for your husband and everything, which is cool, but sometimes I just want to be like a dumbo.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's that?
Yeah, it's my fan bet, Jerry.
Ah, wow. Do you have to, you can put up the cow if it's affecting it.
No, 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 no. It's okay. It's okay. The thing will go off
Okay.
now.
So like for me now, something I just want to dress like a guy sometimes. Do you know? Like I just want to. It's not like I have to do that every time. Something I just want to. I don't want to wear my earrings. I want to use my face cap. I want to. Do you get? I just want to dress plainly. Just no makeup. Just go out and be myself.
Now listen. I said something earlier, and you will take us back to it with that thing you have just said. Nothing says you cannot dress like a man and walk around like a man. Some people actually designed clothes for women and clothes for men. That is social construct. They did. It's not as if
Mm.
God did. Who says women should pierce their hair,
Yes,
their
they are.
hairs?
Yes,
It is a
exactly.
social construct. Who says it is only women that can do makeup? It is a social construct. If I do makeup today, if you lie, don't greet me. Oh.
Oh God.
No, it is what it is
Oh,
now. If I do makeup, if you like, don't greet me. It is what it is. These things are things that
right.
are made up. They are perceptions rather than reality. They are,
Mm.
there's this saying that when lies last long, they become stories. When stories last long, they become reality. I think
Mm.
that is the place we found ourselves. These things are lies that have been told over and over again. They became
Mm.
stories.
Mm-hmm.
Stories that have been told over and over again, they now became reality.
Reality.
And
Yeah.
that reality is now killing us because it is far, far away from the reality of existence itself.
You're right.
So I don't know why. I think that answers it too.
All right. Last question of the day. Last. It's a pity that Toby is not here. Sorry, Toby. Shout out to you. Thank you. We know you tried your best. It is
Yeah,
not to you.
Toby, you try, but the network fucked up. No wahala.
Shout out
We'll
to
reach
you,
out to you
Toby.
and
Love you.
yep.
Okay, last question. So it's about empathy. Because we know guys, like you said, emotion is not top for a guy. You know, it's uncertain. So in the middle of trying to, I don't know how to use it. In the midst of trying to be the hard guy or not showing emotions or not to use it, prioritizing emotions, do you feel like guys lose empathy?
Yeah, well, they tend to lose empathy, but where I will come in is who says you can't show emotion as a guy?
Because because of the social construct of the society now.
I understand. I'm just asking rhetorically because
Okay, Toby, I just
this,
send you an invite. You can come in now. We're almost done. Sorry, I didn't see I can't see any request. Ah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, okay. You were saying something.
yeah. So
Toby.
these are what's it called? These are humans who have
I've been sending
emotions,
requests since.
who could love.
You didn't accept my request for almost an hour
No,
now.
it's just been fluctuating. Trust me.
Okay, okay.
Sorry.
So these are humans who could love, who have
We just saw you
affection,
again.
who could get angry, who can be anxious. Men like women have an array of emotions. So why do you want us not to execute or show these
It's not like
emotions
we don't
and
want
live?
you to, but like some guys are finding it difficult to ex go out of, like they've been programmed to be the hard guy.
Have you asked why they are not doing it? They've been programmed to
I
be the hard guy, you said, and
I
that is
think
the
I think
social
it's the
construct you are talking
perception that
about.
will be given. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly,
That's true.
perception,
That's it's the
social
perception.
construct.
You want
How?
me to be like I have feelings too now. If I want to cry, I can cry because
Exactly,
something hurt me, I'm pained. But because you rather than
exactly.
that, he needs to be strong all the time. So
Okay,
I don't have to show my emotion. Come on, men goes
okay.
through emotions too.
Yes. Let me tell you a funny story. My dad died last year May,
I'm sorry.
in
So
front
sorry about
of
that.
everybody in the burial. I could not cry. I left Ife and I go back to Lagos. I cried for 5 straight days. I
Hmm.
mean, each time I go to my bedroom like this before I bathe, I cry. Once I bathe and come out because I don't want people to know anything, I rub my eyes. I mean,
Wow.
allow me to cry my cry and cry my cry in peace. Why should I to cry my cry now? but,
Exactly. As in,
but then,
but
but then,
I'm feeling someone that you don't want to express it. What does that even mean?
I'm
Like
telling you. But if I
that's
cry outside, in fact, that day of the burial, the moment some pastors are seeing droplets on my eyes, they are like, "Damn it, you should be the one holding mommy not to cry." Oh." I
Hmm.
have to use my sense, like, "Oh Ben, oh yeah, go and tell mommy not to cry."
You have
Whereas
to be
I
strong. You
still
have
have
to be
my own
strong.
cry to cry. But the truth is, do
Hmm.
you know it is more painful and more expensive to actually cover
Bottle
up
it.
that emotion, bottle it up in that place, to go and cry it later than cry it once and for all in that place. It is far more expensive. So allow us. We are guys. Please, let's do this cry. Let's cry our cry. So it is what it
if
is.
I'm mad at you, I want to express myself. If
Yeah,
I'm feeling so, I want to express. I want to be expressive, not telling me do this
Okay.
or don't do this.
So
What was that? I
how
like
do how
you are
does
confining this.
yeah. It's
Continue,
it's
continue.
it's actually some form of confining, like they're bottling people up unnecessarily because of the agenda.
unnecessarily? Okay, so how does a girl make a guy feel safe enough to show emotions? Because you guys don't, you will have to pick the people you. That's even if you want to show it to everybody. But if you must show it, if it is like now, let me go straight. Like if I'm your girlfriend, how
A
can I
second,
make
please. A second. I'm talking.
okay? How can I make you feel safe enough to show me the emotional part of you?
Well, if I'm with you, it have to be. That means that there's form of emotion being involved at first. So I'll
Connection.
be
Okay.
emotional with you.
Are you sure?
So you want me to be dating and be feeling I'm doing still doing hard guy? Come on.
So that means, are you trying to say that if you are dating someone now, you will not do hard guy? With
Why
the
would I do
person?
hard guy in the first place? If I want to do hard guy, I'll be alone. I'll be on myself. I'll be
Ah.
doing hard guy to people. No, yeah. If you most men they always soft with their wife. Always they have that soft spot for them. Most men they have that soft spot for their women. They have it like. But so if I want to be hard guy, that means I don't want to have anything to do with you. That's the first place. I don't want to be with you. So, but if I'm not hard guy, I have to be soft. That's women are very soft. They like if you are tender with them. So you need to be. So why for me hard guy with your own wife or girlfriend? Well, come on. So what are you even doing with her in the first place? About to become doing hard guy with you. It doesn't make any sense. So which is why it is okay for men to express their emotion. It is very, very okay. Don't restrict them, don't confine them into being because you are a man. What does that even you are a man mean? Is it because I have same between my thighs? I don't understand. To be honest, what does that even you are a man? What does it even mean? I'm a human being
No,
first.
you're masculine, Nani. You're
So
Hey,
that
Toby.
Well,
I
the question,
it's just sad that I'm not
the
being able
question,
to come online like that. My network has been messy. I'm so sorry. I'm
Eh,
sorry.
I
But
know
will
Toby
it
have
has been
sharp mouth.
will it has been
really.
will it anime is very very I mean I like I've been listening to you
It's
like come on
nonsense.
bro. Come on.
Thank you, boss. So, you were asking a question now about how we can show emotions to women, Abi,
How
something
can
like
a
that.
girl make you? How can a girl create a safe environment?
I think it's based on the concept of trust. If I trust that I can cry in your arms and I won't get make jest of,
Scolded.
I won't, do silly things, and you go out there and tell people about how childish I can be and all of that. Why not? The cry is there to cry. The emotion is there, and it is based on this trust because ladies could be funny. If you show some girls too much love, they tend to use it against you. They tell their friends on how he's a bujebuda now. He has money. We can give you anything. Blah blah blah. Those ones that will now because of that be trying unnecessary luck on your head. So I think
Mm,
it's really a place of trust. If I know this
yeah.
girl, if I spend millions and whatever on you, you won't turn me from a lover boy to whatever to tó bá ti rí mi kò ní sense more, those kind of things.
Ah.
Why not show you the love? But then most of these people, the moment you show them the love, you give them the attention, they turn it against you in one way or the other. I know ladies that knows it is not possible for their guy to double date because of spiritual inclinations. There are some people they will tell, don't even try. If you try it, something will do you this, that, that, that.
Eh.
So they told the guy from a very young age that you cannot do this. And you should watch out on the ladies you're dating. They should not do it because it will work against your destiny. All these are spiritual thing in Africa.
Okay.
Now, now the guy is trying to commit to what he has heard.
Yeah.
But still, he dated a girlfriend that knows this, and we because of that say yes, I know I have a secure place in his heart, so I can do anything. This
Mm,
girl now, this girl now go on. She went on to do all these Aristo thing up and down.
mm,
It was because the guy asked spiritual fathers, they now called him like, okay, something is wrong in your life. Oh.
mm.
They now had to tell him, watch out on who you are dating. He now had to start his investigations to realize he has been dating a prostitute. All because the girl feels I'm secured in his hands. He cannot do
You
anything.
cannot do
It is
anything.
only me and me. So is it wrong to have shown the
Her or
love
have told
in that?
her.
So it
Yeah.
is actually from a place of love and all. So I think that's very, very crucial in in this context of,
But that's deep. Has it happened to someone you know?
yeah, it's a story.
Wow.
I just told a story of someone very close to me, in fact.
Wow.
So he
I
had
didn't
to
know,
come to
but
me.
if you tell, I don't mind though. If I still sound like that, so, so that,
You
I will
see,
not.
the fact that you said it means that you don't need someone like that. You only need someone you want to be kicking up and down.
It's a lie. No, no, no. No, you know you guys. No, no. You know you guys. What do you keep baby?
No,
So,
honestly, Shay, it's
mm,
not all of us, Sha.
ah,
Some of
you
us actually
guys.
hate this thing with passion. I think I told you my ex's story then now. It has always been
Um,
her until what happened. So it is not everybody,
even
but
that thing that happened, it shouldn't have happened. Why did it happen?
why did it happen? I told
We
you
will talk
everything.
about it later. I don't want us to be opening your personal thing
Open
online.
it, it's not private again, no.
Leave it. Let's cover the girl now. If you don't
Okay,
want,
okay. Okay. I think I understand that part.
you,
I think I understand that part. But then I
ah,
think I'm a factor to it though. All is well.
but if they can't tell you that, and you would of any other girl, you will not. God, I'll be so happy. It's not like I'll do you anyhow, but at least open my ballet. At least there's something inside
I
of you
didn't
that is pricking you and you say,
I
do this.
I didn't hear that. The network has been bad.
Oh, I said that if you hear it from
I didn't
someone,
hear
they
that
tell you
part. The
that,
network is bad.
what's wrong? Uh-huh.
Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Hey, network is hello. And I think it's from you though.
It's not from me. Why is everybody saying it's from me? I'm here now.
But your picture is going up on
Okay.
and off.
Is it
Yeah.
cool now? Is
This
it
one
cool
is
now?
from you. I think it's better now.
Okay, okay. So I said that if you get someone to tell him that I don't do this, or if you do this, something will happen to you.
I think I I think that was where he made a mistake. He shouldn't have trusted her that much to
To
tell
tell
her
her.
that.
But you
Rather,
know when you're vulnerable with your, you don't know when some things just come out.
that is not vulnerability. That is the man. That is the human in you. That is the mistake you are making
Okay,
about
if
this
you say that's not
masculinity
vulnerable.
thing. You understand? It is not vulnerability. It is the human in you talking. But the
Yes.
man in you will actually tell you to hide that because she could use that against you. You
But don't
understand
worry,
what I'm saying?
people like us know it's against.
Now, now people where they talk and they draw and pass.
It's a lie. It's a lie. The Spirit of
Okay.
God be cautioning us. Mhm.
Should I tell the guy to come and give you a try?
No, I'm not interested.
You will be interested by force. I will join you guys together.
Only matrimony.
I'm telling you, I'll be the pastor, the sheikh, everything that day.
Okay. It's been really lovely. It's been fun. I think we just have to come, like, let's just end this thing. It's been really lovely. We were able to cover the 6 part, and it's already late. It's past 7. This is
Wow.
7:32. We tried.
Two
Two
hours
two
already.
hours 30 minutes. 2 hours 32 minutes. Toby, thank you so much for all your efforts. We know you've tried. You tried. You really tried to be candid. You
The
really
network is
tried,
just
but
fucking up.
the Niger network is
Man, it's so
the
painful.
issue. Yeah,
It's
it's
so painful.
painful. I know.
I don't even know what is going on with my network. Just
Location 9 happened to you.
We don't know. Maybe you've sinned against God yesterday night, overnight. Are you
Location.
sure you did not do the
Now
thing?
location 9.
You did not.
Location 9, everything.
all
Everything
I
they
say,
upside down
all
for
I say, make
location
I
9.
talk today. Oh. They don't want make I talk like this. Oh. They
Are you sure
don't want
you've
make I
not
talk today.
offended? offended the people, the village people.
They don't make I talk today. Oh.
You
Don't
don't know,
worry.
and Toby is very blunt, because but Willie Day too is not easy. If you see the way he was dropping bars, like if you don't like me, fuck you.
Yeah,
He not
I
saying
listen most of it. Most of it.
That's
ah
that's
Of
like
course, that's
no,
true now.
but for real, when I was in school, I think I had that attitude. You know,
yes.
I mean, why should I beg you because I want you to vote for me for a political position.
Or
I
win
mean,
you
you want
over
me to
something
come
like
I
and
that.
knock your door
Then
every
then
Monday
then
and
you
say,
get
remember
it.
good
election
morning,
time.
though. And you want me to, I can't do all of those things. My own is, if you vote for me, this is what I will do. If you are not cool with that, don't vote me. But don't expect me to come and be your friend because I want you to vote for me. No, no. These are two different things. I mean, my personal life is different from this office I'm seeking for.
Political life.
But people have so mixed this thing that they feel the moment you are not greeting them, they are not supposed to vote for you.
Vote for him.
It's wrong. It's wrong. And me not greeting you, you are not thinking deeply to the fact that it could be a factor of many things. And that is what I've just told you today. Most of them don't know I'm an introvert. They don't.
Yeah, no.
Introvert, I was just trying to bring out the extrovert
Himself.
side of him and all. And I was in the process of bringing it out, and they are trying to kill it, and I'm trying to just bring
And
it
you
out
need your
again and
inner
again and
peace.
again. You see, when
And
I
so
went to, yeah, the inner peace thing is very critical. When I now when I now got to the student union and people started hearing my voice, they are like, wow. So this guy can talk. Like I just smile to myself and like, you guys won't know the thought process, the development process, the personal development process that have gone into all of this. When I was
mm,
given the best parliament of the year, parliamentarian of the year in
yeah.
2013, 2014, I looked at myself after collecting the award. I'm like, an introvert receiving an award of an extrovert. How?
As in
So I was happy I've been able to work on myself to that
yourself.
point. But the truth is, whatever you like, do. You cannot remove that thing from you.
That thing from you.
So,
Okay.
and people tend to judge you based on all of these things, which is needless. It is just
Hmm.
exactly, yes, it is just exactly like people judging men because they are men. You don't
Mhm.
have to do that.
This troublesome lady is back. Remember the lady tackling you? He
Why why did she run away? She should have joined and let's
said she
talk
was
now.
at a family reunion.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
And no problem. We can always talk about it some other time.
Some other time, because we've talked about a lot. You can even watch the video if you want. So, Toby, do you have anything from everything you've heard so far? Do you have any suggestions, opinion, anything to add? I just pray your network does not go while you're talking again. Oh, yeah. Hey,
Otilo,
Otila,
Otilo.
there's a spiritual problem behind this thing. It's a spiritual problem. There's nothing we can do. Oh. Each time we want to talk, there is a problem. Toby, what's going on? Who have you offended? Hello, share.
Okay.
So sad. Okay. Uh, suggesting on what was we talk
On
about many things
everything you
today
heard
and
so far. Everything you heard so
no
far.
me no I'm here.
On everything you heard
I'm
so
here.
far.
Oh.
Ime, when did you become a feminist? Toby, something is wrong.
I
You
think that
see?
was a playback. That was a
Like,
playback.
That's Instagram no lie.
I don't know. It's like you and Instagram, you're not friends. Maybe it's Instagram. It could be
Hello, can
Instagram.
you
It
hear
could
me?
be. Yeah, we can hear you. No, we can't. We can't. Sorry. I think we have to close now.
Can you
We
guys
have to close because we've tried. We've tried.
hear me, please?
No, sorry about that. Love you, email. Love you. I didn't know when you became a feminist, but it's okay. Thank you for coming back and showing us love. Email has been so supportive, and thank you, Willie D, for holding it down till now. You say shy.
You're
Are you?
welcome.
Is this shy? Are you a shy person? She's saying you are shy. Don't attack my
Me.
friend. He's my friend, though.
Yeah, she's actually correct. I'm a very shy person. Very, very
Ah,
shy.
she said he's shy.
Those are one. This is one of the things I was able to work on to this level. I don't know how to look into people's eye directly. So
Really?
she's very smart to have noticed that.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't look at people directly
Oh,
when
she
I'm
said the
talking. I
other
look at
one.
you.
But I think both
Huh?
of them are shy. She was talking about Toby. She said Toby is shy. But even Willie D
Okay.
is shy.
Yeah,
I
I
think
am.
both of them
I
are
am, of
shy.
course. But
But it's
I've been able
okay.
to
Being
work
shy
on
is
mine,
not
though.
it's not, I don't think being shy is a big deal
It's
anyway.
not anything. In fact, I think it will save you from a lot of things.
You said no. You said you don't want wahala. Oh, Shafe wahala. Make I
I'm
just
telling you,
I beg. My inner peace is important. Just leave me alone, I beg.
peace. Give me peace. In fact, what's this guy's name? Do you remember this our president? I've forgotten his name. The guy that started this series with you, BJ.
BJ, yeah.
BJ will tell you I don't talk. He will tell you I'm shy. We'll be in meeting like this. I'll be looking at all of them.
Wow.
I know what I'm doing. I'm listening to you guys. I'm processing what you're saying. I don't have to talk in every situation.
Right?
If I don't see a need to say anything, I'll just be looking at you. I mean, ESCO's meeting for that matter.
Ah.
At the point, I know you'll be thinking, oh, this one a wrong choice, or blah blah blah. But it is not what he's thinking.
Ah.
In
Ah.
fact, I would love to actually be on like a live or whatever with him, and we recount those days, and
Wow.
I will ask him to compare what I was to what I am. I know he will tell you it's a long journey, a long distance apart. That's how well I've been able to work on myself. But something still exists.
Wow.
My peace is primary. I don't try.
Wait now. We are not the ones that so we're the ones that don't I don't know what to do. So we're the ones that don't like peace, Abby.
Everybody should actually. So
uh-uh.
I'm just using that line for the
Like I
fun
think
of it.
I get you, Sha. I get you. So Ime said that Willie is active and I like him because he can express himself. Hmm,
Is what? Is
nice.
what? Finish it to. Finish it to.
He can
He can
express
express it.
himself.
Okay. Thank you, Ime. Thank you. Thank you.
Last,
Thank you.
both of you are friends at last. Before you were just dropping bars, giving him back to back.
Clash of ideas. Clash of
Lots
ideas
of
are,
ideas.
are never a clash. So
Okay.
yes, it's
You're
just
a philosopher.
we have to disagree to agree. Opinions are meant to come up, ideas are meant. We have to just disagree to learn. In
So,
fact, to
mm-hmm.
learn. In fact, you have to
So,
disagree.
cool. She said, yeah, they are in Nigeria actually. She said you should smile more because you have a good teeth. Wait,
I
let
said
us see
it.
this. You
I
said
said
it
it.
now.
I said it. I mean, people
You
complain about people talk about this thing a lot. A girl told me I would only I want to have sex with you because of this your teeth, and that's all. So, I don't know. Because of this, I stopped smiling though.
don't stop for Akilo Shele
I,
selling food. Don't stop. Oh.
nah, no, it's becoming a point of sexual harassment for me. I mean, they'll just
Sorry.
look at they'll look at my eyebrow and look at my teeth and be like, oh, can you smile again? Can you raise up your head? I want to look at your eyeball from. I'll be like, what's wrong? Are these people normal?
But actually, you're fine. Actually, you're fine. You're a fine boy.
Thank you.
You're fine. You
But
know now.
I wasn't this fine when we were in school now.
Nobody was this fine when we were in school.
Well, well.
Nobody was. Was I like this?
Life was happening to us.
Was I like this? She said, when are you coming to UK? Willie, Willie, when are you coming to UK? Ime wants to meet you. Hey.
Ooh,
She
who
said,
wants
when
to
are you
meet me?
coming to UK? Ime. She's actually my
Where?
friend from Namibia,
Okay. She's a Namibian and she's in UK.
but she's in UK. Yeah.
Tell her
Yeah.
to follow me and we'll talk.
Ah.
Yeah.
Some connections going on here.
Let it go. Let it
Email,
go.
follow him, follow Willie. And you can look small. Email is engaged though. Mm. She's engaged to an
Eh.
Oimbo, to an
Ah,
Oimbo man.
come and follow me more.
Email is engaged though. Just follow her. You will see a lot. You still go
It's
tired.
it's it's
She
fine
loves
though.
PDA. She loves public display of affection. You see her partner all over her Instagram.
Nah. I don't do that.
You see, so
I don't do PDA.
she said she's married. When did you marry? I mean that marriage that I did not come is not marriage. It's fake marriage. You did not do marriage. You didn't do marriage. It's engagement. If I was not around at your marriage ceremony, you was you will do it again.
Yeah, she will do another one for us now.
She will now.
Don't
She's a
worry,
very, very
we do your marriage on Instagram live. All of us will give you our blessing.
yes, so unlike in-laws.
That would be very good for a movie title. Online in-laws.
Unlike in-laws. I'm sure some people will be working on it. Is it not Nollywood? Are you serious?
What?
Ime, you married yesterday. What? She said she married yesterday. It's possible because this Ime, are you serious? She married yesterday.
Oh yeah,
It's
let's do our
possible
own
now.
next Sunday.
You and who? She said she likes you as a brother. You did come and start going.
No,
Don't start my
I'm not saying my marriage with her. We should do the marriage again next Sunday. That's what I said now.
okay. Okay.
No, I can't snatch people's wife now. Why?
Ah,
Enjoy your union, Jare, man. But then you can still follow me. We can always talk.
yeah, this your I'll
it's
follow you too on Instagram, but you are not active. That's the thing.
well, I think I'll soon be active. I'm into a lot of things, but I'm trying to cut down on them now. So I'll soon be active. In
Well,
fact, there was a time I told you I wanted to talk to you that we should have a discussion and all. I stopped talking about that
yeah,
because
true. You said that, but what now?
why I didn't talk about that anymore is I think we are thinking in the same direction. I wanted to start like a YouTube live or something like this, and I
Okay.
want us to do it together. That
Let's
was
do
when you now said
it! I'm available.
that was when you now said this one we start and all of that. So I had to be what's happening? Okay, let's just do this one then. So that was why I stopped talking.
Please read the
But
comment. Are you reading the comments, Willie?
what's that?
ah,
I'm in trouble. Ime, thank you.
actually, she's right though.
Thank you.
Even because she said, "Thank you for telling me you have a girlfriend." Maybe I would have even shot my shots tonight like this. But we now know that you have a girlfriend, so.
No wahala.
But anyways, it's a snatching generation.
the,
Toby!
the problem now is even if you are going to snatch me, I'm going to snatch you. Or anyone is going to snatch me. You are not in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria.
Doesn't matter.
It does. It does. You know, that's one of the problems I think we have in this generation. Relationship without connection might not really work these days again. Forget
These
about the
days,
social media thing. Yeah. Forget about the social media thing, forget about the calls, forget about all of those things.
I
It is
think
far
so.
different from seeing the person you are dating. It is so different. I mean, I went home recently, I saw my mom, I saw my sisters, we sat, we talked. It was quite different from having a WhatsApp group chat and all of these things. I now felt it's like all this technology are bringing us a disconnection, total disconnect
Yeah,
with
you're
our
right.
real world. So
Yeah.
now imagine that I'm talking to every friend on phone. I'm doing even my girlfriend is now a phone thing. Emma Pamina. So it's going to be difficult. But then don't worry. If I come to UK, anything can happen.
Ah, snatching generation.
It's
Email.
allowed. It's
This
allowed. It's
guy, I want
allowed.
to snatch this guy. That go ahead. I'm sorry, yo, Madam Bay. Madam Bay, I've gone really deep before you. So please, I'm sorry if I snatch him better.
it's
I'm just
it's
joking.
it's possible she's watching, but then I know she can't do anything. Or she's not hearing
I'm
this for the first
sorry.
time.
I'm really sorry, madam. I'm sorry. I'm just joking. No, I'm born again.
You don't
Please.
have to be sorry. She's not hearing that for the first time.
Ah,
She has always heard that.
please marry this girl, I beg. I don't offer. I don't drop my marry this girl, I beg. Make the no stress the babe. You have to marry her.
Only God can say this is what will happen, you know. She
But
could even
really,
fuck me up. That's the thing.
no, she won't. I bet you she won't.
Well, let's whatever
She won't.
happens.
I'm rooting for you, babe. If you fuck up like this, if there's a little crack on the wall, babe.
CJ, be careful. A lot of people are going to watch this. In fact, our classmates are going to see this.
It's not bad. They know our classmates. They know that I get craze for head now. Sure, they know Sabi say the craze they be funny.
It's okay. They know. So
So
enjoy
if
your
I
life.
say I want to start Willie D, it's not news. Is it? Oh my god. But okay, so are you still going to do the YouTube thingy? Are you still going to do the YouTube thingy?
Yeah, we could have a discussion on that, but my issue with that is the initial traffic for now. So I'm mapping out the strategy to get the initial traffic.
Please get
Once that
traffic. Because me, I don't even know. I wanted to even study digital marketing in one university like that, but I don't know if
it's
they've given me.
it's actually difficult to get organic traffic now. So you have to spend and spend and spend and spend and spend. So
But if
that's the
there's
issue.
a way for me to get traffic on my platforms, please, I don't mind. If it means I want to spend money occasionally, but I'll see my results, I don't mind.
Of course, you see, even this your Instagram thing. If you spend money occasionally on it, you get your traffic. That Grover's Hospital you are seeing, I got
You know?
there. When I got there, they were having 114 followers, and they don't spend much. It's always
Yeah.
been organic and little sponsored advertisement. Now we are on 430, I guess. So it's going to be pass a pass. I mean, step by step. But then, as time goes on, you see improvement. And so I want to map out a strategy and
Yeah.
create a budget for that. Once I have the traffic, I could begin. But I'm also caught between I'm caught among a lot of things I could do. You know, people don't care about motivational speeches. This is you have to do something crazy to pull the traffic, and that
Right.
and that is where I'm like, what can I possibly do? And
Like
someone
your
has
shady
told me
bana
before,
bana.
I can't do all of those. That's the funny thing. And someone has told me before, yeah, this is something you can do. You just have to have a channel, talk to
What?
people on
What did you
politics.
say?
Someone has talked to me before that this is what I can do. I just have to open a channel, talk to people on politics, educate people on
On
whatever,
politics, because
whatever.
you really know politics very
In fact,
well.
I've been invited to radio stations in Lagos 3 times now to discuss politics. So I think that is one area I would like to go into. But the another thing about that is after 4 years, people really don't keep up with political happenings again.
Politics.
Do
But
I
I feel
want
what
to
you can map out a strategy. You talk about politics in the peak of the time, and then when it's off time,
switch
you
to
go
other
with
things?
another thing.
Yeah, that other thing is not a problem. There are, even you that you are doing something feminine, which should attract a lot of people. I see how you struggle online.
I
Me, I follow
do.
your pages. I know what's up. So now, what do I
I
do
do.
to gain? I cannot do all these kids nonsense. I'm not. I can't do that. I can't.
Me, I think what I've concentrated on is my acting. I want to make it like really, really dope. Are you there? So email is saying crazy things will grow your channel. Exactly. Some of us, like you said, some of us are not. I'm very crazy when it comes to talking, you know, like making my friends laugh. But I'm not crazy to a point where I'll go outside of my personal principles.
Yeah, yeah. You can't see me being a jester. No, I don't want to be a
I
jester.
won't go outside of my personal principle. Do you get? So I think for me, authenticity is a key. That's one thing I've learned in growing my brand. At the right time, I feel like the right traffic will come. But if there's a way where I can really spend the money and the organic traffic will come and they would stay genuinely interested, I don't mind.
Of course, if it's about spending, trust me, you get your traffic. You would always get your traffic with money. You will
Okay,
always.
we'll talk about that one in camera.
All right.
So email, what's up with Willie D? She said she wants to do a YouTube video with you. You guys should talk or get into each other's DMs and
Uh,
talk.
I think you should drop out my number, safe. I don't mind.
Oh, okay. I can send email. Are you serious about the
Ah,
YouTube thing? We'll talk, Sha.
politics are dangerous, especially in Nigeria. I
He
don't
knows
want to
though.
listen. Wow, this teacher.
But me, I've not seen the title.
Because I don't love his school. I don't.
But,
You have to be.
hmm,
Yeah, that's very correct. You have to be yourself.
you have to be yourself
Authenticity.
because I feel more comfortable online when I'm myself than
The
do
truth is
crazy
the
shit.
truth is content creation is very difficult. So now imagine when it's not your passion, when it's not who you are, it is much more difficult. So that's why
Hmm.
you have to just stay on your line. See, as much as I write script, there are some scripts I won't write. If you like, give me 2 billion, I won't take it because I know I'll fuck up. You can't no the terms you can't tell me to come and write comedy. I will tell you I don't write comedies. I don't do
Mhm.
it. But if it's something inspiring, something you can gain sense from, thrillers, even romance, I do well in those. But tell me to come and write as you are bringing, don't finish that comedy. Just say call. I will say no, I'm not writing
But
because I
actually,
know I'll fuck up.
Ime is a very, very successful YouTuber because she's from Namibia. So her YouTube now, I think, she has passed 1 million views.
Wow. I think we
Yeah,
should do something together. Then you could have
yes,
live, whatever, talk on live.
she has passed 1 million views, and she's doing really well on TikTok, Instagram, all her personal.
TikTok. I don't like TikTok. But then,
No,
email.
I'm
Let's do
just
something
saying.
on YouTube.
Yeah, she was always doing YouTube every day. I admire her energy. Me, I was all about. I want to go to acting school. I've been to acting school. I'm still in acting school. So the school thing is not making me. She was really pushing me, but I'm like, babe, I need to read.
Then
I
she should be making a lot of money on YouTube already.
she's
Then
making and she's making money on YouTube already.
I
She's
don't mind.
making
I don't
money.
mind joining. I don't want to take anything. I don't want to take money, sef. I just want to be a part of the show so that I'll
Yeah, you guys can find a way to work it out.
build my
You guys
brand
can
from
find a way
there.
to work it out.
Yeah. We can always, like I said, you can drop out my contact. Let's talk on WhatsApp and see
Okay.
how things
All right. Let's call it a day. We have tried.
Yeah. We've really
Right?
tried.
This is almost
Yeah.
8 hours. This is the longest. Gosh. And he said she's
Longest.
in love. She can't do videos every day. What love
She's
will do
what?
to your life? You see why I'm single now? You see why I'm single? What love will do to your life?
You don't have to do videos every day now.
Don't mind me. I'm just joking. She's been telling me,
Ah,
TJ, go and get a boyfriend. Go and get a go and get a boy. I'm too booky.
you
I'm too booky.
go and get a boyfriend. Really, go and get a
I'll
white man.
try. Me, no, I don't know. Well, I'm not Tuesday anyway. I'm
You,
open right now.
you know what I mean. Just go and get a white man. Get that.
A white man.
Get a white man and get that thing that is very important.
That thing I'll be here now. Normal level. But that thing
Eh,
self, if we say that thing go soon drop anytime. If we
eh,
say it go drop, if we say it go drop, oh, it doesn't have to be from that.
yeah, tó bá ti drop tí ò ń ṣe tree yẹn náà all is well.
But ṣùgbọ́n mo ṣáà ní sùúrù àsìkò Ọlọ́run náà ni. This
All
one,
is well.
No wala. Anything goes, but I have to use my sense all the same.
Yeah, yeah.
You are reading Ime's comment. She said she likes Fiki Fiki.
I don't, how did she understand the fiki fiki? That's the Yoruba thing now. Abi?
She has Nigerian friends though.
Okay, okay. She must have
Yeah,
heard that from songs.
she has Nigerian friends. She talks about Nigeria a lot.
Yeah, Namibia is 2-3. Namibia is 2-3-3 now, abi? And we're two
I
three four. Is
think
it two
so.
three two
I'm
or
not sure.
yeah?
I don't
They're
know.
either
Maybe.
2-3-2 or 2-3-4.
How did you know? I didn't check. I've never checked in my life.
Namibia is 2-3-2 or 2-3-3. Either Namibia or Ghana. 2-3-2, 2-3-3.
Toby is still here. Oh, Toby can type, but the join is the problem. Okay, let's call it a day. Thank
All
you,
right,
guys.
all right.
We have to go. It's almost 8 p.m. We love you. Thanks for joining. I enjoyed this live. Toby, Willie D, Ime, I'm going to connect you and Willie D. And Toby, love you, love you, love you from the bottom of my heart. Willie D, we love you. We love your
Thank
face and your
you.
teeth. We love you. We now love
Thank
your teeth now.
you.
The teeth I did not notice before. We noticed it.
That's because you're not looking at me now. Me, low, so you're not looking at me.
You're my friend now. Toby,
Hey,
we are going already. See you guys later.
Bye.
Love you.
All right, now bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Ray. You said I should not connect. Okay, no one. Any which way is fine. Love you guys. I enjoyed. See you guys next week, next time. We're gonna bring someone that will talk about mental health in males next time. And don't worry, you won't get divorced now. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Silhouette, thank you for stopping by. We just have to go now. Love you guys. Bye.